Going live. Okay, we are live. We are live right now. Um, how's everybody doing? Happy New Year's to everybody. Sorry I was a little bit late. Having some technical difficulties with StreamYard, but I fixed it, so everything's good. Put this out of the way here. Um, but anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you're having a good New Year's. And sorry I was late coming on. Get that out of the way. Sorry I was a little late coming on. Um, Little difficulties there, but I got it straightened out. Um, I just want to say, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I hope everybody has a good New Year's tonight. And I hope 2022 is a good year for you. Um, and I hope you guys are successful. And I hope all the New Year's resolutions you guys have come to pass. But I want to wish everybody a happy New Year. Right now on the East Coast, it is 11:40 p.m. 20 minutes until the New Year. Certain parts of the world they're already in 2022. Um, but in the UK they're already in the New Year. Um, in New York and the East Coast, you guys will hit the New Year in 20 minutes. And that's why I picked this time to come in and celebrate the new year with you guys. And, right now, I'm just hanging out with you guys. I had some family over tonight. They're in the other room, watching the New Year's shows and stuff. And we're having a little party here, but I just want to come on with you guys and celebrate. And then when it comes to close to 2022 on in my area and my side of the country, I'll be celebrating it with my family. But I want to celebrate with you guys, and I want to just do this show. I didn't know how many people were going to come on, and great to see you guys. I got more of you are on than I expected. I expected like maybe 3 or 4 people to come on, but this is great. And I just want to wish you guys a happy new year. And like I said, hopefully everything goes well, and all those New Year's resolutions. Hopefully you live up to them this time this year. A lot of times we make those New Year's resolutions, and we don't live up to them. We say, yeah, we're going to do this, do that, and sometimes we just don't get there for one reason or the other. But hopefully this is a different year. Hopefully, um, and if you guys had New Year's resolutions you live up to, good for you. And hopefully the new ones come in. Um, but I want to celebrate with you guys. Okay, you guys are my extended family, and the YouTube thing is something I love doing. Um, I don't do this for a living. I don't do this to make money. I do this because I love it, because it's fun, it's awesome, and I love connecting with you guys. And that's what I'm in it for. I mean, the way I get paid through YouTube is the friendships I develop, the prayers I get from you guys. That's what I do it for. The cohesion we have. You know, um, lifting up each other. And I see you guys do it in the chat with each other. I see you guys lifting up each other, and it shows that you guys have love for each other. You guys lift me up. You motivate me, and I want to say thank you. And I want to say it's been a blessing, you know, coming on here, doing videos, doing the live streams. It's been a positive thing for me. And January 17th, I'll hit my 1 year that I've been on YouTube uh, on this channel. Um, I have done some YouTube stuff prior to that, but it didn't work out too well. People really didn't watch, and it just didn't go over. But when I started talking about interracial relationships and my relationship with my wife, my family, it seemed to it seemed like people wanted to hear that stuff, and that was encouraging. And it's been encouraging the whole year. But the 17th, I'll hit that 1 year mark, and it's been an awesome year. Um, there has been some ups and downs with the channels. There's been some mistakes I've made. I've gained a number of subscribers and new friends, and it's been awesome. It's been a blessing. I've lost some along the way too. Due to difference in opinion, due to beliefs, due to mistakes I've made too, and I'll own up to it. I've made some mistakes along the way, but I'm going to continue to push and do this. And those of you that have stuck with me through the good and bad, thank you. God bless you. And you know, the Roadrunner Network is your channel also. It's a network, and that's what I want it to be. Do a react. What was that? I caught some capital. Do a reaction video on your first video. Yeah, I'm going to. I already got it uploaded. I got my very first video, and I got my most successful video uploaded, and I'm going to show you guys those videos. And it just started. I made a video, and the first one I did, it wasn't the first one uploaded, it was the second, but the very first one I did was on the number one hairstyle that white men like on black women. And I got a positive reaction on that. And I got a lot of views from that. And that was my first video I did when I went in the interracial relationships. And I started out just doing videos, and the live stream didn't come on till later on. But anymore, I mostly do live streams because it's just easier to just go live and do it than making a video. But I still do videos every now and then. What is your opinion on hairstyles? Okay, I could talk about that. My opinion with hairstyles, black women, you have, many different hairstyles, amazing, beautiful hairstyles. There ain't really one hairstyle I don't like on black women. Um, I'll tell you my favorite. Uh, oh yeah, love letters too. Yeah, I think Corey, you got one, buddy. Yeah, you guys are welcome to share your love letters tonight, also. But when it comes to hairstyles, my favorite hairstyles is braids. I love braids on black women. They look beautiful. They're nice. Um, but other styles I like too. I even like back in the day when women wore afros. I thought that was beautiful. Even the jury curl back in the 80s. My wife wore one. I thought that was beautiful. I didn't think it looked so great on men, but women wore it beautifully. But I do love braids. Weaves look nice, but I think they don't last as long. But my favorite is long braids. I like micro braids. I love box braids. They look very beautiful, and but that's what I like. But black women, you got a unique style. I mean, your hairstyles, you can change it up and do it differently, and that's what I like. I think that's very beautiful. It's unique. Um, but most of the hairstyles I see on black women, they're beautiful. I don't have one that I hate. I love them all. But I do prefer braids, the long braids, the micro braids, the ones that take more work and cost more money. That's what I like. But anyway, I mean, I love a lot of hairstyles, and my wife's worn almost pretty much every hairstyle you can think of. I mean, she's had braids, she's had the jerry curl, she had the afro, and braids seem to be something that helps my wife's hair grow longer and healthier. I know last time we took her braids out, I mean, she had a fro that just was huge. And but I love all kinds of hairstyles, but braids is micro braids. I love micro braids. Um, Black women, your hairstyles are beautiful. They cost some money, and over 27 years of paying for the hairstyles, I can tell you how much they cost. And sometimes when black men go in on me and say, "Do you know they wear weaves and they might put hair in there?" Yeah, I've been married over 27 years. I know all about that. Um, but you know, I love black women's hair. Your hair is unique. It's beautiful, and nobody wears it like you. I'm just going to say it. Um, but that was my very first video, and I'm going to show these videos, and then I'll give you guys a chance to come on. Okay. Oh, I love box braids. Box braids are beautiful. I do. Oh yeah. Uh, you help take braids. Yeah, I help my wife take her braids out. Sure. I've helped my wife take her weave out. I've helped her. Yeah. I mean, my wife didn't. She's wore weaves before. Mostly she wears braids, or she goes natural. I know when she was working, she'd wear uh, weaves quite a bit or braids because it's easy to. She ain't got to get up and spend hours on her hair. I know when she wore her hair natural, she would spend a lot of time fixing her hair and stuff. And but it always looked beautiful. I mean, but there's a lot of work in it. Um, but yeah, I help my wife take her braids out. Sure, why not? You know. But yeah, do weaves scare white guys? No, we really don't care about we don't care. If you ladies want to wear a weave and you feel beautiful, I'm all for it. Do it. Do what? Um, Black women to me are the most beautiful women on earth, whether they're wearing a weave, braids, or their natural hair. Bottom line is, I think they're the most beautiful women in the world. And if that makes you feel beautiful, do it. Um, 10 minutes to go, y'all. Yeah. Oh, God. I think it's 9 minutes till the new year on the East Coast. So, you guys ready for the new year? Yeah. I just want to wish you guys a happy new year. And I'm going to show the first video. This is my very first video, guys. And I'm going to put it on the screen. And it's about black women's hair. Okay. Let me pull it up here. And you guys might have seen it. It's one of it is my first video. It's one of the early ones. I don't even have a hockey jersey yet in this video. Okay, and there's me. I kind of look look at that look. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna play it for you. This is my first video. I'm just gonna reflect. Okay, this is where it all started. How's everybody doing? I thought I'd just make a quick video while my wife's in the front room getting her braids put in. And since she's doing that, I thought I'd talk about that subject. What kind of hairstyles do white men like? Hispanics, Asian? Um, some of the friends I have, well, most of them, what they tell me is they like long hair and braids, and that's what I'm into. Now there are different hairstyles that black women have, and there are many different types of braids. I'm not going to tell you what types because I'm not the subject matter expert. I just know what I pay, and usually I pay from $100 to $200 and some dollars, depending on what she gets, and it can get really pricey. And that's what I know about black women's hairstyles. But it's I love braids, and my wife loves wearing braids too, and that's a good thing. Um, there's a weave, and I never knew what a weave was till I got married. And when I was dating my wife back in the day, and other black women I dated, I always found it odd that they didn't like me running my fingers through their hair. I'm like, whoa. Well, they had a weave, and I didn't understand what a weave was. And I'm not a subject matter expert with it. I just know my wife's got them done, and it's pretty pricey too. Um, Spent like $100 to $200 and some dollars. My wife's told me it could even come up to like $1,000, depending on what you get. Now I don't know if that's the sew-in or the fusion. I don't even know what those are. I just know they're weaves. Man, what I know about is what I pay. And but anyway, the hairstyle that most of my friends like is long hair with braids. Now some black women will wear short hair, and only certain ones can pull that off. And that's with any woman, you know. Certain ones short hair works for, but most of them long hair is better, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Unless you Tony Braxton, Halle Berry, they pull it off. They wear long, short, don't matter. Very beautiful women. But those are the hairstyles I like and my friends like. You know, long hair and the braids. And even some of my black friends at work I talk to, the ones I know, that's what they like. And maybe just the people I hang out with, the friends I have, that's what they're into. But I mean, that's just what they like, what I like, and we got that in common. And she's probably going to be in there a couple more hours. So, but anyway, I just want to make a quick video just to do it. And that's all I got. Everybody have a good night and God bless. Sorry, guys. My mic, I muted myself. Oh my God. That was my very first video. And you know, if you watch it, you can see that I was kind of nervous and stuff. And you know, I didn't know what people's reaction would be. I didn't know how people would take it, and I was kind of nervous. I'm on mute. Am I good now? Give me a one. Tell me, am I good now? I think I'm off mute. It says I'm off mute. Um, but that that video was my first, and you know, it was it. I was nervous. You could tell it. I wasn't sure what people's reaction would be, but awesomely, I got a favorable reaction. People liked that video, and you know, as you go through, you get a little more used to doing it. Um, it gets a little bit easier and stuff, but you're still nervous. I even get nervous coming on tonight, and you know, I still get nervous because I want to do a good live stream. I want some you guys to get something out of it. I want you to enjoy it. And you know, there's always going to be that nervousness. But back when I started, the lack of facial yeah. Well, yeah, if I shave I do look a little younger, but yeah, but that video, that was my very first, and it went over very well. I think I got over almost 2,000 views. It did very well. Um, but yeah, that was back in the day. I think I did that video. I gained my first subscribers from that video, and that was very encouraging. That was, you know, nice, uplifting. Um, but I think we're 3 minutes till the New Year's for you on the East Coast. 3 minutes, three. You ready for 2022? I am, I guess. Yeah. I hope 2022. I hope I've had as much fun as I had in 2021 on this channel. You know, I hope this channel can grow. I hope you know, everybody stays with it, and you know, you guys, I love doing this with you guys, and we're down to 2 minutes. Uh, you know, and you know, I've had fun. You know, in my post on my community page, I told you guys I put a 5-year mission. Okay, 2017, it brings it down to 4 years. Okay, I told myself if I got any subscribers, I would give myself 5 years to see how it would go. And we'll see what happens. And if I still loving it like I do, I'll keep going beyond the 5 years. Uh Ready as I'm ever going to be. Yeah. We're at the countdown. We're let me look. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the new year, guys. For you on the East Coast, we're almost there. Hey, and pray for my wife Sandy. Pray that I can encourage her to get on here too and have her own little show on my channel here. That's what I'm praying for. She says I'm kind of being pushy, but I see a good thing that can happen. And anyway, 1 minute to the new year. 1 minute. Okay, I'll wait till the new year and then I'll show you the next video. But yeah, 3 hours for you, Corey. You're on the backside. You're on the far west corner. 2 hours for me. 1 minute. Let's see. What is the countdown? Well, I don't know. I know it's 1 minute. Let me see here. 1 minute, guys. It's almost here. 2022. It's Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2022 on the East Coast. Happy New Year, those of you on the East Coast. Uh-oh. I typed in the wrong thing. I put in 2020. Oh, shoot. Happy New Year, everyone. God bless you guys. Happy New Year, 2022. All right. Yay, everybody celebrate. It's a new year, new things to come. Hopefully your new year is special. Hopefully your prayers are answered this year. Hopefully you guys have a good year. All your New Year's resolutions hopefully come to pass. And I want to just say Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Miss Anita, Corey, Deanna. Happy New Year, Nicola Taylor. Happy New Year, Deanna Barnes, Thelma Edwards, J10. Happy New Year's. Carolyn, Happy New Year's. Akeda Reyes, Happy New Year's. Deanna, Nicola Taylor, Thelma, Josh, Happy New Year's, brother. Carolyn, Happy New Year's. Corey, brother, Happy New Year's. All my life, I had to divest. Happy New Year's to you. CC, Happy New Year's to you. God bless you. Jet, Jay, Happy New Year's. Yours truly, Miss Anita, Happy New Year's to you. My sister in Christ. Jet J, Happy New Year's. Hopefully I got everybody. Deanna, Happy New Year's. And I'm just reading out of the chat, you guys that have come on. I just want to wish you a Happy New Year's. And those of you that are watching that are not on the chat, Happy New Year's to you also. Like I said, it's 2022 on the East Coast. And, out in the Midwest and Central Time Zone, you still got 58 minutes till your new year. And then where I'm at in the Southwest, we got an hour and 58 minutes. And Corey, you got 2 hours and 58 minutes on the West Coast, the Pacific Northwest out there. Yeah, Winnie. Hey, Winnie, Happy New Year's to you. God bless you. Happy New Year's, you guys. It's beautiful. And this is my first New Year's show. And next year, I'm going to put work in and put my heart in and even make it better than this, which won't be hard to do because I kind of threw the year. Ursula, Happy New Year's. God bless you. Thanks for coming on. Good to see you. Happy New Year's to you guys. um, like I said, I hope this new year is a blessing for you. I hope it's a prosperous year for you guys. And hopefully we can move out of this COVID thing and get back to life as get back to normal life as much as we can and put this stuff. Hey, Mark Bavlin, Happy New Year from the UK. Good to see you, brother. Uh, and like I said, after I show my video, I'm going to put up the link up there if you guys want to come on. If you got a love letter you want to read, you can do that also. If you got a New Year's resolution you want to say, or if you just want to talk, it's going to be an open panel tonight, guys. Let's go by fast. I have a VHS at home celebrating 1999 with the family. Yeah, funny how the years fly by, right? Um, yeah, I mean, even DVDs are getting outdated now. Life without mask. Yeah, I'm tired of the mask. You know, in my state, we're still living under a mask mandate. Anytime we go in a store, we got to have a mask on. I'm getting tired. I want to go back to normal. Um, you know, I don't want to live in fear no more. If God's going to take me out with COVID, take me. If He's going to take me out getting hit by a truck, whatever. I mean, I'm just I'm so over the mask thing. I mean I have to go to work wearing one. I have to go in the store wearing one still. Um, you know, even though most states have lifted it, my state is still holding on to it. But you know, and hopefully this COVID thing blows over, we get over it, and we can get back to life, and hopefully we can be healthy. And you know, there's been pandemics ever since the beginning of time, and this ain't the first one, and ain't the last one. I just pray that you know, God blesses us. God's in control when it all comes down to it. And you know, us as Christians, we shouldn't live in fear. You know, God's going to take care of us. And if it's our time to go, it's our time. I mean, we can't. That's one appointment we can't be late for. You know. But anyway, um, I don't want to get on off into that stuff. I want to celebrate the new year. Uh, Praying for blessings to come in 2022. I remember back in the day, we were so excited about the year 2000. I remember as a little kid growing up, and man, oh man, what's the year 2000 going to be like? We'll probably have flying cars and all this futuristic stuff. Um, well, we have some of that, and we didn't. The cell phone has been, you know, something. If we seen back in the 70s when I was growing up, 70s and 80s, we would have think it was science fiction. Um, you know, talking to you guys through the internet like this from all over the country and different parts of the world. I mean, technology's really taken off. We don't really see it because we gradually, you know, live through it. But you know, anyway. But through the years, things are getting more. We're getting more technical. Um, you know, people are living longer due to you know, medication and science and stuff. And but anyway, you know, I just hope you guys, the Jetsons, yeah, yeah, one day we'll have that flying car. I don't know how the FAA is going to make it happen. And actually, guys, do you know they've had flying cars? It's just the FAA, you know, the air traffic, you know, that would be kind of a mess. Everybody up in the air, but you know, maybe they'll figure that out sometime. But blessings, yeah, Miss Anita, thank you. And blessings to all of you guys. You know, I just hope this year is a blessing for you. I hope it's a prosperous year. I hope you guys find that special wife or husband you're looking for. I just pray God showers you with his blessings. But anyway, I'm going to show this video. This was my most successful video. Okay, this video, I got over 56,000 views. This is what established my channel. This video, and it's kind of funny because I came in late from work and I decided, yeah, I need to make a video. And I made it. And amazingly, people loved it. They shared it. They, it just blew up. Um, you know, it was used on a reaction video, and I think it was Mademoiselle did a reaction on it, and that's when it really blew up. And it was a blessing. It just the channel took off after this video, and it was my most successful video. But it was just a short video, and I was talking about black women, why white men are choosing black women, and it's just my thoughts. And I just went in the back room and made it, and didn't think nothing of it, but people really loved it, and it took off. And a lot of you probably have already seen it. Um, a lot of you that have subscribed probably did it off this video. But let me add this to the screen. This was my most successful video. It still is my most successful. But let me put it up here.
And it has to do with interracial dating.
Okay. All right. This is the most successful video. Over 56,000 views. Okay. And this is what established my channel. But I'm going to show it to you guys. And it's kind of weird. I'm doing like a reaction on my own. But this is just stuff that I've experienced through the year. But anyway, I'll play it for you guys.
How's everybody doing? I just want to talk about this one subject, and it has to do with interracial dating and marriages. And it's there's 4 reasons why more white men are choosing black women over other women when they choose to date and marry. Number 1 is the attraction. Black women are beautiful. Physically, you look at them, they are beautiful. And not to say that other women ain't beautiful, because all women are beautiful, but black women have a unique beauty to them. And from their hair, from their skin tone, the body shape, it's unique. Okay? And it's something that's different. From what we're white men or men of other races have seen in their women. And it's just something unique and different. And a lot of times something that's different and unique, catches your eye. It attracts you. It's something that's neat. That's number 1. Uniquely beautiful. Number 2, black women. They're, for the most part, my experiences and other people I've talked to, is they're easygoing. They're fun to be with, easy to get along with. Black women are honest, and sometimes they're brutally honest. Okay, and if one really ain't interested in you, she's probably going to let you know it. And, that's going to hurt your feelings, but it's a good thing, because then you can move on to someone else that, has feelings for you. But, they're honest, and you kind of know where you stand. And black women have an easier time, it appears, to express themselves. And those are good qualities. Number 3, uplifting. Black women are uplifting. When they care about you, you know it. They from the ones that I've been around, it seems like they're always trying to improve themselves. But then when you're with them, they're trying to improve you too. Not by saying you need to do this or that, but just whatever you're striving to do, they get behind you and they motivate you. They want you to do better. And that's an awesome quality. And I could say with my wife, and my wife's a black woman, and whenever I tried to reach a goal, she was always behind me. And I had that feeling that I had to give it my all, because I didn't want to let my wife down, because she had faith in me. And that's a good quality that they have. It's like they want to build with you, move up with you. It's a good thing. Number 4, loyalty. Black women are loyal. You date one, you marry one, you find one that loves you, they're loyal, and they have a big heart. Black women have a lot of emotions that I've found, and that's a good thing. Sometimes they can be miscued. Like some people say, black women are emotional. They get angry. And that ain't true. I mean, there are probably some out there that get angry, but what I'm saying is they got a lot of emotions and they got a big heart, and it's like they're committed to their emotions. And if they love you, you're loved. And love of a black woman is like, to me, I would say it's a love that comes from God. That something that it's spiritual. It's like a connection. When I dated my wife and married my wife, I just felt that love, like it was, and that experience that I've had is just awesome, and that's why my marriages last, because I felt the love of my wife, and gosh, there's nothing like it. And a lot of guys I've talked to that are married to black women, they say the same thing, that once you feel that love of a black woman, you don't want to go with no other woman. And I'm being honest. And well, I've been married 27 years to my wife, so I mean that's the proof there. But white men and men of other races are going after black women more and more as the years go by, and the numbers are increasing. And you know, us as white men that have dated and married black women, we know the true value of a black woman, and that's why I married my wife. I know the true value, and there's nothing like it. And I've been blessed, and a lot of white guys are finding this out. It's like a hidden treasure. But anyway, um, I just wanted to share that, my thoughts on that, and you know, regardless of what society says, the standard of beauty, and of course they say it's white women because the majority of people in America are white, so the women they're with, they're going to uplift as the most beautiful. Like, it kind of makes sense because my wife is a black woman, so my standard of beauty is the black woman above everything else. So that's kind of where that goes in. But you know, more and more people are pursuing black women, and the numbers are growing and growing and growing, and it's going to be more and more. And I think it's a good thing because whoever you date or marry, you should be able to be with that person, the one you love, regardless if they're in a different racial group or whatever. Regardless, they look different than you. You know, love don't know a color. Love don't care about color or race or anything. Love is love. I mean, you love that person, for who they are. But anyway, um, I gotta get in bed and get ready for work tomorrow. But everybody have a good night and be blessed.
Okay. All right. That was my most successful video. That's what made this channel really grow. That video, and I did it after work. I was tired. I was contemplating whether I should even do the video. Um, and I just felt, you know what? Let me go in here and make one real quick. Just tell my thoughts, and like I said, it blew up. That video has over 56,000 views. It's my most successful video. Um, and it was amazing. People liked it, they shared it, um, and people viewed it. And I got a lot of love from that video. I got a lot of hate too, but most of it was love. And it, it was really nice. And that's what really made the channel took off. That's what really motivated me. And just looking back, if I don't know if I'll ever have a video that's that successful. It was just amazing. And maybe people just was listening to what I was saying, and just felt that it was, they could see what was in my heart. And yeah, maybe they felt it was authentic. I was speaking what I really feel. And I try to do that with any video I do or live. I try to be true to what I'm saying. I try to give you guys the true feelings and how I feel. And and I think what really made it successful is okay, let me block this clown. I don't know what he's doing. Uh but I think it just showed what was in my heart, and people liked how I talk about my wife. People tell me, they said, "We love how you talk about how much you love your wife." And people really like that. The thing of it is uh, I love my wife more than anything in the world. And maybe us as husbands should talk more about our wives, express the love we have for our wives. Um, it's kind of like the love letters we were talking about earlier, guys. It means so much. And in a relationship you have, and in a marriage, you need to express the love you have for who you're married to, because you know what? It's uplifting. And people still want to have that love and desire you had when you first met. Both men and women still want that. They still desire that. They still crave that. Whether you're, like you were in your 20s, whether you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or even your 90s, you still want that person to love you and have that, desire for you. And that's why it's so important to express that. That's why it's so important to show your love for each other. Because as we get older, we get in our routines and we don't think about that stuff. But no, you have to. Um, and a lot of times we don't, both as men and women, and we need to. Um, but I think that's what made it take off. I think people seen it, they seen, that it was genuine. They seen that it seemed like it was real, like it's coming from the heart. I think that's what really made it take off. And, but it was amazing. I didn't expect it to do anybody to think of it like that, but it was amazing. And I still have people viewing it all the time. I mean, it's growing. Um, but those two videos was my very first video and my most successful video. And that one about the hairs got over 1,000 views, so it's done well too. Um, I thought about doing another video about hair, maybe going more into detail. Um, but I'm kind of flirting with doing that. I think that would be a good video to do. I'm not going critique hairstyles, and I'm not going to try to be the subject matter expert, because you ladies are. When it comes to black women's hair, what it takes to maintain those hairstyles. And I just tell you what I think are the best and what I like. Uh, oh, I gets the bad message in his email. Can you give us an example of the hate that you have received in your channel? Um, well, I've gotten hate, and most of the hate I get, J10, I delete. Um, I've had people go in the comment section and say that you're ugly and white women didn't want you, so you had to get a black woman. I've had people say that me and my wife are ugly, and I've had rude stuff said. Usually, when I get comments like that, I just delete it because I don't want that displayed in my channel. I've gotten hate like that. I had one guy go on my Facebook and say some hateful stuff. Uh, and I've most of the hate I don't get. a huge amount of hate. Usually people, um, usually I'll get like disagreements, and that's fine. But I have gotten hateful stuff saying, you and your wife are ugly, you deserve each other, you guys are losers. I've had people say that stuff, and I just delete it. And I just don't want that on my channel. I mean, if and I always tell people, if you have a problem with what I'm saying, because sometimes I get some subscribers that have issues on some of the stuff I say. And I say, if you do, go to my email and we can talk about it there. I can explain everything, why I think the way I do, why I said this and what I meant. Um, and that's what I encourage. If you got a problem with me, just shoot me an email. We can talk it out and I can explain anything. I don't like fighting in the comment section. I just think it's unproductive. It gets nowhere. Um, it can hurt my channel, and it makes me look dumb if I'm fighting with you on the comment section. Um, but if you have a problem, I'll explain it. I'll explain what I really meant. I had one time, I talked about, raising interracial kids, because my kids are interracial. And I said, me and my wife didn't want them to value one one group over the other. We didn't want them to favor black people or white people over the other. We wanted them to have love for both. So we raised our kids to embrace who they are. And we always told them, you get the best of both worlds. You're black and white, you're both. And that's a beautiful thing. So, love both groups of people. That's what we wanted to teach our kids. And that's what we always told them. You know, you're not better than anybody else, and you're not better than anybody else, and you're not below anybody else. You know, you're people like everybody else, but you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. And I said that, and someone took offense to it, thought I was saying that interracial kids were better. No, I wasn't. I was just, me and my wife just trying to get our kids to embrace who they are and not think they're better or any worse than anybody else. But somebody misunderstood what I said, so they had a problem. So they went in the comment section saying stuff, and how can you favor one group over the other? And I wasn't. But that's what I mean. Certain things like that. If you got a problem, email me. I'll explain. No problems. I'll even do a private video chat with you and explain it if you want to talk about it. But that's what I mean. But I I do get hate every now and then, but I delete it. I don't want it on my channel. And most of it's just stupid. Um, but anyway, but yeah, you don't see a lot of hate. There ain't a lot of people going in hating me every day. Most of it's positive, most of it's uplifting stuff. But every once in a while, you get a troll. Trolls will go in there and say crazy stuff. But anyway, um, but those two videos I showed you, that was my first. It was pretty successful, and that other one was my most successful. Uh, Elizabeth EJ, Happy New Year. Mark, did I give you a shout out? Mark Bevan, hey, Happy New Year's, brother. From over in the UK. You already experienced your New Year, and we have on the East Coast here. We're 33 minutes from the Central Time Zone for the New Year. Um, yeah, just stupid. People are stupid. But I take the hate out. Um, I don't mind people voicing their opinion if it's done respectfully. You can say you don't agree with interracial relationships and say, what if you do it respectfully, that don't bother me. But if you come in with hate and insults, I'm just going to delete you. I'm not even going to entertain that because it's just dumb. And that's why you probably don't see a lot of it, J10, because I just get rid of it. It just, but but the hate ain't overwhelmingly. It's just once in a while I'll get a hateful message. That's all it is. Pink Love 8, Happy New Year. Good to see you. Transitioning into New York with your channel is great. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much, J10. But anyway, guys, God bless you guys and Happy New Year. And honestly, I pray that you guys are blessed. And I'm looking into doing some things with the channel, um, trying to improve it and stuff. And I want to do a watch. I got an idea, guys. I've been watching some YouTube videos on doing like a watch party, and I can only have so many. I have to do the Chrome app, and I could go through Netflix. And if I give you the link, you can watch it with me. I can only do a limited amount of people, but I was thinking that would be a good way to do a movie review. Um, if you want to join me in a watch party, we'll watch a movie and you can watch it with me. And it's neat. You can go in like the comment section while we're watching it. And then later on, we'll do a movie review. And those of you that was on the watch party can be on the panel and we can talk about the movie on a video. That's something I'm thinking about doing. I got to see, how it works and how to do it through YouTube the right way. I can't just show a movie on YouTube. They'll take my channel down if I do that because of copyright issues. But we can do a watch party with a limited amount of people. And if you guys want to participate in that, I think that would be very cool. I think it would be awesome. And those that participate, just return the favor and just do a movie review with me. And, that would be nice. That's an idea I have going forward because I still want to do movie reviews on interracial couples and stuff. There's a lot of movies out there with interracial relationships that are really good movies, and I like talking about it because a lot of stuff, yeah, it's fiction, but a lot of stuff that they show can translate in real life, and we could. I've seen some of these interracial movies where I've experienced some of the stuff that they're going through in the movies, but that's just an idea I have. Um, but anyway, Happy New Year, guys. We got 30 minutes till the Central Time Zone hits the New Year. I'm going to put out the link if you want to come on. If you have a poem, if you have a love letter you want to read, this is your time. I'll let you up. Or if you just want to talk, you're free to come up. This is an open panel. There ain't a certain topic we have to cover. This is just a fun stream. Whatever you guys want to do. If you want to share a love letter you wrote, a poem, if you want to talk, it's all open, and I'll put it in the chat. And that's the link there, guys. And I got it highlighted. If you want to come on, just hit the link, and it'll bring you right up, whether you're on your cell phone or your laptop or tablet. Anyway, though, guys, Happy New Year. It's good to see you guys tonight. And we got 24 people in the building. That's really encouraging. That's really awesome. Well, 25 now. Very encouraging. But guys, I'm really encouraged by that. I thought maybe I get a few people on here because because of the New Year's. You don't have to explain yourself. People who already made up their minds about you, those who like you, those like you for those things, and who doesn't still won't. No, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I do tend to explain things, maybe over explain it, but I'm just trying to get everybody to have an understanding and stuff. And Miss Anita's up here. Hey, Miss Anita, good to see you.
Hi.
How's it going?
I look like I just woke up. Hey, but I got my glass of wine. I'm celebrating.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Well, I got my cup of tea. But hey.
Awesome. Hey, where is everybody? I got a whole bunch of folks that's going to get on the panel. Come on, people. Come on. Let's go.
Oh. well, well, it's open. Anybody can come up. The link's up there. But anyway,
We're
I hope you have.
celebrating.
Yeah, I hope you have a good New Year's. I hope it's a blessing this year. Um,
Thank you. You too
yeah.
as well. You too as
Oh,
well,
thank you.
Brett.
Oh, here comes some
Yeah.
people. We got Corey, welcome.
All
Mark,
right, Corey.
welcome.
Oh,
Hey,
All right.
good to see you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, welcome
Hiya.
to the panel. Good to see you. Mark, this is the first time. I know I've talked to you on email.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Welcome, sir. And you're in the UK, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay, awesome, awesome. Welcome to the show and Happy New Year.
And to you. And to you. As I say, it's 5:30 here. That's correct.
Yeah, good to see you. And Corey, good to see you, brother. Yeah. Anita, how you doing? You doing okay? Just enjoying the new year.
I think no, I was addressing Jay Teen. She said I had great energy. I told her I took a nap earlier.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So yeah, that's what that's all about.
Okay, I want to welcome our guest, Mark. It's his first time on the show. Sir, hey, welcome.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark, welcome to the panel.
And Corey.
Yeah. But
Uh-oh,
it
what
got dark
happened?
there.
I know. What's
Okay.
going on?
Okay.
Hang on, guys.
Okay. All right. All right. Everybody all right now?
Yep.
Can you hear me, Brett?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hear you, Corey. I'm gonna let Mark talk first. This is his first time on the panel and stuff,
yeah.
and I've talked to him before and stuff. And he's over in the UK, and it's probably pretty late now. I mean,
it's 5:30 in the morning.
what's that, sir?
It's 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, 5:30 in the morning. Yeah. But anyway, welcome to the show. And
Thank
okay,
you.
yeah. Thank you, sir. Good to see you, and Happy New Year.
And to you. Thank you.
And yeah, we're just celebrating. This is my first year on YouTube. The 17th will be actually a year, but I've had a good time. But it's good to have you on. I know we've been
what I
trying.
will say, it's the best channel on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. It's good to have you on, and I know we've been talking back and forth, and the time zones and all that stuff, and being across the pond and stuff. But I want to welcome you, sir. And
does this work? Okay.
And I just want to welcome you and stuff. And I read your poem that you wrote on the email, and that was really nice. It was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught our show earlier, but
yeah, I was actually falling. I was waiting up since 2:00 this morning. I'm actually watching it.
Oh, okay.
And obviously I'll try to catch the link. And the next time it's 5:00, and I'm halfway through your show at the moment. So I thought I missed the link, and obviously now I've joined us.
Yeah, and it was nice. I read my love letter to my wife Sandy, and I still haven't given it to her. And I told her, I said, don't watch the video. I'm gonna give it to her tonight. So and Corey's going to have to produce something tonight. I know the ladies are waiting for you, brother. Miss Anita had a nice love letter she wrote to her future husband. We had Sarah on. That was very very nice, and it was a good show. But you know. But Mark, you have the floor, sir. If you want to ask any questions or whatever you want to talk about.
Well, let me tell you a bit about myself. I'm Mark. I live in just outside London. I'm 53 years old, and I've been dating interracially about 35 years. My marriage of 27 years finished 2 years ago. I'm now divorced. I'm now dating a lovely African woman who hopefully will be getting married next year. Uh, yeah, and just seeing your channel, Brent, is absolute breath of fresh air.
I
Cool.
appreciate that, sir. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I've been interracially dating since 1985. I was 16, and
Yeah,
I've been married. I just passed 27 years with me and Sandy, and
wow.
I've always been attracted to black women. Back in
Mm,
the day, and back in the 80s, it was, you could interracially date, but it wasn't. I don't know. How can I say this? Not as easy, or it wasn't.
accepted as well.
Yeah, it's more accepted now than it was then. And me and my wife, you know, we and when I got married to my wife, I just went in to the army, and my wife spent the whole career of my army with me,
Mm,
and she was an army brat herself, and we have 3 kids, and we have 2 grandkids, and our family has really grown.
mm,
And I just started this channel because I wanted to encourage people that do want to interracially date to, if they love that person, do it. And don't worry about the stigmas, the stereotypes. You know, People ain't going to assault you or do anything crazy. There just might be some haters that have their stupid opinions, but go for it. You
mm.
love who you love, and if she's black
Exactly.
or
Exactly.
Asian or whatever, and
Brent,
I just want to.
it's something that you said earlier. Love does not discriminate.
It don't.
That's right.
Love is love. I mean, if you
Yep.
love somebody, you love them. And
Mm,
I've heard people say that, oh well, it's natural to be attracted to your own race, and I say no, that's not true.
no,
It's natural for men and women to be attracted to each other. It's just easy and safe to stay in your own racial group.
it's
You
boring as
know,
well.
Boring as well. Yeah, I agree with that. You know, hey, no shade to Becky. I love Becky, but I just don't want to marry her. I just, I love her to death. We've been together since the Caucasus Mountains, right? And no, no, but all seriousness is, I have no ill will towards anybody.
No.
My preference is just black women. It just is, and and I support interracial relationships, regardless of the race, regardless of the gender. If it's a black man that likes white women, hey, go for it, bro. Um, but I prefer black women because I think they're the most beautiful. I think they're the most loving. I think they're just the best choice.
Mm,
Period. That's my opinion. And like I said, anybody can have their own opinion. But I want to promote, you know, the positive outlook in it, because there's a
mm.
lot of positives when it comes to black women, white men. Our marriages are lasting longer than everybody else's. And the reason is, I think is we're more vetted, we're more strategic, and there's some love there. And I want to promote that positive thing. But anyway,
Exactly. Exactly. Top marks on you, Brent.
yeah. But that's how I believe, and I want to put that positive thing because a lot of people I talk to have dated interracially and broke it off because family and friends, have an opinion. Whether it comes to white men, black women, there's detractors on both sides, and I just want to show that there's a positive, and true love will win the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Always.
But yeah, I and
Brent, also,
Yeah.
I find also dating interracially as well, it's two cultures come together and you learn so much about the other partner's culture. You actually educate yourself. So it breaks down the racism, breaks down all the stereotypes that you have of other cultures. And the food is unbelievable as well. The food and how they dance, how the women dance at parties is unbelievable.
It is, and you know what, and you know, like I've told people, I said, you know, me and my wife, you know, we're from the same town, we're from the same state,
Mm,
you know, we're from New Mexico, we live out in the desert here,
mm,
um, and she's black and I'm white, but we have a slight culture difference,
mm,
and we embrace each other's culture and create our own culture. We
mm.
do our own thing, you know, and you know, and that's what I would encourage. Don't be afraid. Um, a lot of times you'll find that someone of a different racial group, you know, they're just like you. You know, we're people. We all want to be loved. We all want to be lifted up. We
Exactly.
want the person we're with to love us with their heart,
Mm,
and we want to love them. And you know, when you get that together, the racial thing don't matter anymore. I mean,
exactly.
you know, and you know, and I think interracial relationships is a good thing. I think it does break down racism. Will it end it? No. There'll always be, you know, evil people out there. There'll always be racism. You can't kill it. Like just
But
like
Brent,
you can't.
I find with racism is fear of the unknown. It's they don't want to get to know other people because they're different to somebody else. Oh, it's like
That's
it seems like they're aliens, and they don't want to. All they've got to do is spend 5-10 minutes with one person, see behind the skin color, and they'll see there's such a fantastic person that it will break down the stereotypes.
Yeah, and that's so true. And you know, a lot of times, and maybe it's a human nature thing that we think we're above another group, and I've seen it through different groups, and
Mm.
really we're not. We're just people, and you know,
We
you
all
get
bleed
to know
together.
that. Yeah, we get to know each other. We find out,
Mm.
hey, and I've dated black women that were awesome. I was just like, man, these women are beautiful. They're
Mm.
awesome. They got good qualities. You know, when I started dating my wife, you know, after a while, I was like, this is my wife. I mean,
Mm.
I want to be with her. She's awesome. And the thing of it is she was so cautious dating me. She vetted me because of the stories she was told. Um, you know, you've heard all the stories. White men, stay away from white men. They'll fetishize you. Um, they'll abuse you. They only want you for a desire. And
Yeah, all they had to do with the devil.
yeah, it's like they make us such a boogeyman that I, I I understand why some black women are cautious and scared because being told that stuff, you're like, oh my God, this guy's what is he going to do? Is he going to come in here and fetishize me, eat mayonnaise, and you know, just treat me like, you know, I'm just throwing some stereotypes in there. But
You
it's kind
painted
of
us out to
funny.
be Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, right.
Good
Oh my
Lord.
Yeah,
God.
it does, and it seems funny and silly, but you know, it's really not that funny because a lot of
Yeah,
people don't get to know each other because they
Mm.
that's
listen to
true.
what they're told. They listen to stereotypes,
Yeah.
generalizations, and you know, sadly, um, people get caught up into that. Hey, Sarah, welcome to the
Brent,
panel.
I'll give
Hi.
you an idea of
Hey,
what
Sarah.
I've had.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, basically, I've had people who didn't know I was dating interracially. They've been slagging black people off, and I say, like, my wife is black. They go, oh, but she's different. And I thought, how could she be different? She's black.
Yeah, um, and that's the thing. She might look different, but she's still a woman. She's
Mm,
just like us as white men. We're men. I mean, you know, we might look different, but you know, we have the a lot of things we're alike when it comes to
mm,
different people. Like I said, we want to be loved, we want to be lifted up, we want to be looked up to. That's what we
mm.
want. And
Isn't that what everybody wants?
yeah, it is.
That's
Yeah,
exactly.
but yeah, it just But people are people. They believe what they want to believe. But when you really get to know somebody, that's when you see the true person.
But then you say people are people, then, but don't you find the media have a big influence to play as well as to people's perceptions?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, the media it's a big thing because us as people, a lot of times we're like sheep. We're told things over and over, and you heard the saying: if you're told something over and over, sooner or later you're going to believe it.
Of course you do.
And that's what the media does. They'll spin their narrative. They'll say things, and after a while, people start believing it, even though they don't even know for themselves. They don't even find out the truth. And I always encourage people, get out there, learn about. If you're attracted to someone of a different racial group, go out there, get to know them, find out what they're really about.
Yeah.
You might be surprised. You might find the woman or man that's in your life that's meant for you. But yeah, the media plays a big role. And us as people, we just got to find out for ourselves what is the truth. And I found that Black women are really amazing. Black women are awesome. Can you find one Black woman that might treat you bad? Sure. There's good and bad in every group.
Black women is very sophisticated as well.
Yeah. And and I've experienced a lot of positivity when it comes to Black women. And that's another reason why they're my preference. Not just the beauty, but the people they are. But like I said, you can find a corrupt Black woman that'll take advantage of you or treat you bad. Sure. Just like any other.
You can find a white woman that'll do it too.
Oh yeah, you find plenty of those. Yeah.
I've been there, done it, seen it, got the t-shirts.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, I tell you, I'm 52 years old, and you know how many white women I've dated in my life? You guys know the answer? How many white women have I dated?
One?
I think it's three.
No, two.
Two?
One.
Two, okay.
Two.
I know it was a low number, Brett.
and they've all been Black women. And growing up, people thought I was crazy. Okay, you like Black women, but why does it always have to be Black women? What about these other women? Well, that was my preference. And I dated white women. I dated two. And the first white woman I dated, I was 22 years old. Oh, Sarah just popped off. There we go.
She comes back. There she is.
Yeah, I have it on my computer.
What?
I use my computer. I missed out on a lot because I was cleaning the house.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't get your notification, so. But
I'm sorry.
I'm glad to join. No, it's not your fault. It's probably on my end.
Yeah, just make sure you hit the bell and put notifications put on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought.
You're talking about you dated two ladies.
Oh yeah, two white women my whole life, and the reason I did, guys.
Go ahead, Sarah. She's on top of it.
Yeah, the reason I did is because somebody told me, they said you're biased, and you're wrong. You should give all women a chance, and you know what? You hate your own. So I kind of bought into it, and I dated, and you know what? Crazy thing is I felt awkward. I didn't feel right. My heart wasn't in it, and it didn't turn into anything. So after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just be biased. I'm going to just be, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is what I like, and I'm going for it. And I just decided to be true to myself. And it wasn't that I had anything against any other group of women. I just have a preference. That's all it is. And everybody has that right to have a preference, regardless of what it is.
Amen.
But but anyway, Sarah, how are you doing? You doing all right?
I'm doing.
Oh, good.
I got crispy cream donuts, and I don't want to eat
All
it.
right.
I was gonna eat it, but I'm going to eat it. It's gonna be too early.
You brought some for all of us?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
There you
hey,
You
hey, put
closet
them
eater.
through the. Okay, hey, put them through this cord. Okay, I expect the donuts to come through.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working out extra these days.
Yeah, hey, don't worry. When you get my age, you look at food, you gain weight. So just show me a donut, and I'll start gaining weight.
I feel you on that one, Brent.
Yeah, right.
Brent, I tell you what, I look at donut and put 10
Oh
cents
gosh,
in
that
it.
was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, carbs is a love-hate relationship.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't really have them
Say
often,
that.
but today I was like, I
Say
need
that.
something. I need those eclairs. Where are they? And I deserved it because I've been cleaning the house for like an hour now.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you deserve it. Plus, it's New Year's, so yeah, have a donut, celebrate.
Hey, Brent, how's this
Yes, sir.
microphone working?
It's working good, Corey. I hear you perfectly clear.
Okay, because I had to buy a new set because I listened to the other show this morning, and
Uh huh.
that other headset was just totally trashed out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, it was buzzing this morning. Oh wait.
Yeah,
who's
probably
that?
because
Oh,
I dropped them.
I think it's his echo. I don't know how to. I don't know his name.
who's that? Corey? Mark?
Mark maybe.
What's that?
Yeah, somebody's backfeeding.
No, it's not Mark. I deleted his.
You muted his.
Yeah, it's
Um,
not Mark.
Okay, hold on. Maybe it's me.
Could
Maybe.
be me. I don't have the problems, issues.
Okay, I
the
think it's
system.
gone now. Oh no, here it goes again. Okay, well I'm going to continue. Is it still going? No, it's not. Okay, Miss Anita, it's on your end because I muted. Yeah, it's
Figures.
yours.
It's always me.
I had mine on too, but I
I'm sorry, you got
Okay.
you got two devices on.
Okay, that's probably actually I got several, but anyway,
Yeah,
I have the
that's what's
TV.
going on.
I have the TV set on. I got my cell phone going, so maybe I should cut the cell phone off. It's just that I can't read comments without getting too close to. All right, so hang on for a second. Let me cut that off.
Maybe you can just mute your phone and look at the comments.
Yeah, I had it on mute, so that's what I don't understand why it's still. I don't understand why we're still having some issues.
I don't know.
Although I do have two folders that have StreamYard on it. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Close one of them because you're getting an echo. It's just it's feeding through your speakers.
Are y'all hearing any fireworks?
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's you're gonna have to close one of them, Anita.
Okay, I just closed it. Is it any better?
Let's see. No, you still got it.
Oh wow.
Sometimes when you're watching, okay, I'm gonna mute you for a second. Hold on.
That's fine.
Am I on mute?
Okay. All right. What's happening is sometimes when you have StreamYards open, you're watching it, and then you hit the link, you're on it twice. So you need to close one of them because what's happening is it's going through the microphone back through your speakers. So I think you got it open on YouTube twice. I've done that before. And what it does is it double feeds, and what you get is that echo.
Happy New Year, Thelma. And everyone.
Happy New Year,
Happy
everybody.
New Year. Hey, Central Time Zone.
3 minutes to go.
Are we gonna count
it? We can. Do you have the count? Hey, Sarah, that's in your time zone.
Oh.
3 more minutes to New Year's for you, huh?
Yes.
I have 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. I still got an hour.
Hey, Brent, is that better?
No, it's still double feeding.
Oh God. Okay, I'm
You
gonna
still
hop
got
on
the
the
echo.
tablet and get back. I'm gonna get back on my phone. Then when we first got on, you didn't hear anything.
No, I didn't. I don't know what's happening.
So
Yeah,
I don't know. Okay.
try to jump off and come back on.
Okay, I can figure out how to
Do
do
y'all
that on
hear
this
any
tablet.
fireworks outside?
Okay, Lord. Oh,
Okay.
leave.
Yeah, she's got a.
I keep asking that too.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, she's got multiple devices on, or she's watching you. She's got it double linked in YouTube, and I've done that. And what happens is, like when you're watching YouTube and you see the link, sometimes when you come on, you have it on there twice, and it's taking the delay and refeeding it through your microphone, so you're hearing it twice. That sometimes happens, but I'll
Hey,
let her
Brent.
come back on. Yes, sir.
I got some fireworks to light, so I'm going to drop out and come back as soon as I get them launched off.
Oh, okay, sir. No problem.
I got noisemakers.
Oh, nice.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
By the
Corey,
way,
we'll see you.
do you all hear any fireworks outside?
I don't yet. It's 1 minute till New Year's Central Time Zone. So those
Now it's
of
getting
you,
crazy.
yeah, those of you in the Midwest, Texas, in those states in the Central Time Zone, it's it's New Year's. Happy New Year. Happy New Year on Central Time Zone.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Fireworks are going crazy right now.
Are they? Nice.
Yes.
All right. Happy New Year. So we
Hey,
got
Brent, question for you.
yes, sir.
How do you think you're doing Super Bowl?
Huh?
Who do you think will win the Super Bowl this year?
I don't know. I hope it's the Dallas Cowboys because that's my team. But we'll see.
No, I follow the Bengals. And it's like they have so many in different seasons. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. This time in football this year, it's been crazy. I mean, I've seen really good teams get beat by not so good teams, and
I know.
I've seen my team, do really great and then just look awful, and then they look good, then they're off and on. It's just a crazy year. There's nobody really dominating. I know, Tampa Bay's up there. Green Bay, is always strong. The Cowboys their defense is coming on strong, so that's looking promising. Dek's been on and off, but he was injured, so he looked really good last week. So I hope that carries on through the postseason. But yeah, in the AFC, Kansas City looks good. I don't really follow the AFC too much. In fact, I don't really follow teams but the Cowboys. I'm one of those Cowboy fans that I'm a diehard fan. Whether they're at the top of the league or the bottom, they're
Exactly. You're a true supporter.
Yeah, I am. Oh yeah, I grew up watching the Cowboys when I was like 3 years old with my dad. We used to watch it together. Through the years, and I just grew up a Cowboy fan. And my oldest daughter is a Cowboy fan also, but my son and youngest daughter are Denver Bronco fans. Wow. But they were born in Colorado, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah.
I'm a Miami, Florida, and a what do you call it? Cowboy fan.
Oh, nice. All right.
Two against one then.
Yeah. So yeah, but I love football. I really love hockey. Hockey, I've really got attached to watching that. And I don't know if you guys. Yeah, hockey's it's an intense sport. I mean, they go at it and they actually can actually fight in hockey. It's kind of it's crazy. It's intense, but when I was stationed out in California, I went to I went to see a college hockey game, and then I saw the Kings play, and I really got into it. I was like, "Oh my God, this is awesome!" It's so much more fun to watch it in person.
Yeah.
But I've always been a football fan, but and I've grown to really love hockey. And
Brent, how about soccer? Do you like that? Or
soccer, yeah, I like soccer. A matter of fact, I played soccer in high school.
did you?
I did, yeah. I played a defender and midfielder.
Wow.
Yeah, I was mainly a defensive player, but I did play fullback and halfback. And I loved it in high school. That was my sport. I was good at it. We got a soccer team, out here. We just got one. They're not an MLS team. They're the other league, but I watched them play, and I watched some major league soccer teams. I follow like I follow it a little bit, but yeah, back in high school
What's
I
the
played.
over here? Soccer's a lot bigger than the NFL. So
Oh yeah,
that's what we do over here.
Oh yeah. Worldwide, it's much bigger than the NFL. Yeah, across the world. I mean, I'll tune in and watch like some soccer games every now and then, and I who are the
Sorry,
who are the
wouldn't it be
big?
good?
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, no, wouldn't it be good if we could settle world politics on a football match? You know what I mean?
Oh
Whoever
yeah,
wins, you know what I mean?
right. You lose the game, well, the other team
Yes,
gets
tough.
the yeah. Well, I think us in the United States, we'd be losing a lot. So I don't know if I want to go there just yet. We need to get up to speed. But
Yeah.
but I don't know what's the big teams out there. I
Club
think
size? We got Liverpool. Liverpool's a team I support.
yeah. Liverpool? You like Liverpool?
Yeah. Manchester United, Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously with Liverpool, they're funded by John Henry, which is the owner of the Red Sox.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then you got the Glazers who fund Manchester United as well.
Yeah, Manchester United, they're pretty good, right? Liverpool,
No,
I see
they're
them.
biggest rivals.
Oh, that's your rival?
Yeah.
And then you got what? That Spain is up there.
You got like the Spanish teams, you got them Barcelona, you got Real Madrid.
Yeah, those teams are good. There's so many leagues out there, so many teams.
I know.
I know
they're trying to do a European Super League, which I don't think will work.
Oh yeah. They're just I mean that's big thing down there. We got a soccer team here, and it's what is the league? We just got it. It's not Major League Soccer. It's can't think of it. But our team is New Mexico United. And we play like, different teams around, and we've played some Major League Soccer teams. We beat FC Dallas in Colorado. I've been getting into that, but that's the sport I played in high school. I played like Little League Soccer back in the day, and in high school I played. Our school went from being the worst team to like third in state. I mean, but I always had fun playing soccer. I always, yeah. But I love the sport. I don't watch it that much, but just recently I've been getting into it. But I watch the Major League Soccer teams. I haven't really followed the European teams or the other world leagues, but there's so many. It's just
And so what I
But
find as well, going to the games is so expensive.
yeah, yeah. And well, and it's getting more popular here in the States. I mean, we're starting to develop leagues. We had Major League Soccer, and then we got another league going,
Yeah,
and it's picking up. I mean, where I'm at, we sell out in our games, and we've
yeah,
played. We played teams we've even played Major League Soccer teams. We've played some even European teams. I think we played a team from Wales.
mm,
So they have that international thing going, which is pretty
yeah.
cool too. But I think I might start following it a little more.
You should do.
Yeah, I should. But
As long as you cheer for Liverpool, I don't mind.
yeah, I'll watch Liverpool. Is that who I should go for?
Huh?
Is that who I should root for?
Yeah,
Or go
yeah,
for Liverpool?
yeah.
You know what? When I did Ancestry, .com and researched my history, I actually found ancestors that came out of Liverpool. So
Wow.
yeah, I'll probably go for that.
Good man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they're really good. I look at their stats and stuff, and yeah, they're really great.
Mm. They have been recently, but in the previous 10 years they were not on their knees, but they weren't as good as they were because we had George Gillette and Tom Hicks as our owners, and they were just sponging money out of the club completely.
Oh, yeah, and that's big money out there. That's like our NFL players out here. Those guys probably get millions. If you're a decent player or really good. I mean, but worldwide, I mean, it's popular everywhere. I mean, not just Europe, but like in South America. I know in Mexico, some of the teams we have will play like some of the teams in Mexico and stuff, and they're good down there. South America, all over the world. I mean, it's probably the most popular sport worldwide. Well, it is.
I think it brings people together as well, doesn't it?
The what?
It brings people together as well.
Oh yeah, it does. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what sports should be, cheering on your team and coming together. Yeah, you don't want the other team to win, but I mean, it's a game, it's fun to get into.
Speaking about hockey, I know that we went off from the conversation, but I couldn't. I was. Did I tell you that I was ice skating?
Yeah, you said you were ice skating. Yeah.
And then the competition had to. My coach, she was an ice skater and a hockey player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She.
Oh, nice.
Were you were? Did you go into pro, or that was just in school for like football?
Oh no! I played soccer in high school. No, I wasn't that good to make no pro team. No, I wasn't even good to make college. I was decent in high school, and I had fun. That's about as far as it went. Yeah. No, I never got beyond that. But I love the game, and I love playing it. It was fun. And, I love sports. I like watching sports. And I love all sport. I love whether it's watching football, basketball, baseball, soccer. I might start following soccer more. I might start watching those European teams and stuff. And Mark says I need to be a Liverpool fan, so I'll probably go that route. Yeah. So, but
another jersey to buy.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, you know what? That's the next one I'm gonna get, Liverpool. Yeah.
You gonna go across the European continent now?
Yeah. Maybe that's the next jerseys I should wear. I've been wearing hockey. Maybe I should switch it up. Wear soccer international jerseys. Yeah. I don't know. Some of the teams it was just a thing I started, when I wore jerseys, because it was just something I just thought I'd do. I love watching hockey, so I just started wearing hockey jerseys. Um, and they're made really nice. They're probably the best jerseys made. Um,
Hmm.
and they're made thick. Maybe because you're playing on the ice, it's cold,
Mm.
and the logos are really nice and stuff.
Mm.
They're more expensive than the other jerseys, but they're really nice.
Yeah, the only thing, Brent, the only thing I hate about the football is every single year they change the kits. So you get a different away kit, you get a different kit for when you play in Europe. You got the home kit as well, but then every year it changes, different colours, different logos, and it gets so expensive, especially over here. Some of the shirts are 70, 80 pound.
Oh, so
It just seems
what?
Go on.
Oh, okay. What is the conversion rate from dollars to pounds?
So
Is there,
I'll be right back.
okay.
So look. Mm,
I know it fluctuates daily, but
yeah.
so,
Yeah, I'll give you some idea. 70 Great British pounds is $94.72.
oh, 94. Oh, wow. So if you're paying
Yeah.
70 pounds for
Yeah,
a
and that's the
jersey,
that's the cheaper ones.
oh wow, that's crazy. So,
Yeah. I think Brent, every year you're paying out for that, and then if you've got children as well, theirs are about 40, 50 pounds. So you're looking about another $60 on top of that for each
oh
child.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gets expensive. I know the hockey jerseys run me from like anywhere from $130 to $160.
Hmm.
They're really expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really nicely made. They're really made good. They're better than most jerseys.
Hmm.
You know, like a football jersey, you could probably get one for like $90,
Hmm.
maybe $70,
Yeah.
depending on what you get.
Hmm. But what I
But
know is towards the end of the season, they become cheaper.
yeah, but if you guys are changing the logos and stuff, gosh,
Hmm.
that seems crazy. But that's a way they can make more money because if you're a big fan, you go to the game.
Yeah, but Brent, you shouldn't. Your fan base is what keeps your club going. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it is. Oh,
And
most
the more you
definitely.
screw the fan base, the less chance they're going to turn up at the games. Because if you turn up at a game, you're paying about £20 for your drinks and hot dogs. That's just for yourself, and you've got children with you, so you're spending about $150 each time for every game you go to. It all works out, and you've got a season ticket, which sometimes £6,000 to £8,000 for a season ticket per year. It all adds up.
Oh yeah, yeah, it does. Well, any professional sports is expensive. I mean, I was looking at going to a hockey game in Las Vegas to see the Golden Knights, and I mean, it was late getting in, and they were looking at $200 a ticket, and I was like, "Oh no." I mean, I love it, but you know, sometimes it gets a little too expensive. I'm like, you know, I mean, I'm a big sports fan. I go to hockey games. I've gone to football games, basketball. I've seen you know, our local team play soccer. And that's cheaper, but they're a lower league. So, but I mean, it could get pricey going up to Denver, watching Colorado or FC Dallas. The prices go up, but you know, I do it every now and then. But yeah, just being a fan of any sport, it's expensive. It really is. But that's what makes it go. That's what you know keeps it going. That's what gets the ratings. That's what gets, you know, paying the players. And you know, some of those players are millionaires. You know, they you know, but you know, it's what the market does.
Yeah. Getting back to what you're saying, Brent, about interracial relationships, how do you find that interracial relations compare in the US to the UK? Is there more tolerance towards them over there?
I I can't really answer that because I've never experienced it in the UK. I would assume it's more acceptable in the UK.
Yeah, it seems like with the news over here, obviously we've had a thing with the riots with George Floyd and things like that. It's like there's a lot more animosity toward black people out in America than there is over here. It just seems like it's more subtle over here, not actually in your face. Whereas in America, it's in your face.
Yeah, but I think that's mostly the media, because a lot of times it's blown out of proportion. I know where I live, people really don't care about interracial relationships. You know, and it can vary depending on where you live. But I would assume it's more accepted in the UK because, you know, in the UK you didn't go through. I mean, I'm sure there was racism going on there, but not like the US, you know. But I don't really know because I haven't experienced it.
No, no, right. But it's just like I know that since we've had Brexit, the tensions have risen because they're now saying the whole point of Brexit was to get the foreigners out, and it hasn't worked. So the tensions are rising over here at times.
Yeah, and that's something, you know, I don't really experience that you guys do, and but I believe that it's being more accepted all over, whether it's United States, the UK, Canada, you know, and even South Africa. I got some people that email me and say they're in interracial relationships in South Africa, and they tell me that it's you know, it's increasing too out there. I think all across the world it's increasing. I think people are just starting to, you know what? I see it here where I live, and I see, you know, a lot of the millennials are interracially dating, and where they're not really caring about that racial division or what the other groups like. They're just doing what they want to do.
Maybe 20, 30 years down the line, things will improve, because it's probably like when my parents were growing up in their 40s and 50s. Obviously, there wasn't a lot of interracial dating then. And the attitudes back in the 50s and 60s was like no white, no blacks, no Irish, and no dogs.
Yeah, and you know, through the years, we're coming more together, and I think we kind of have to. I mean, you know, because we can't be segregated. It don't work. It never worked. I mean, if you study it, you know, they always tried to push it like separate but equal and all this stuff, but you can't have separate and equal. One group will have it better than the other group, regardless. And you know, as time goes through, I think we're starting to see that. And you know what? Why are we even going there? I mean, we're all people. You know what? Because we look different. Do we have to? I don't know. Because we look different, do we have to separate ourselves? I mean, I don't know.
Of course not.
And in today's world, you know, we all live together. You know, some of us got here different means than others, but we're still here.
Yeah.
You know, bottom line, and you know, but
bottom line, we are all created from clay.
Yeah, we all come from the dirt. Yep.
Yes.
When God created us, He breathed life in the man, and you know, we all come from Adam and Eve. We're all sons of Noah. If you believe in the Bible,
definitely,
and you believe it to be true, we're actually the same race. Yeah, we're many different nations, but we came from the same place. You know, and yeah, we got different genetics. We look different. You know, some of us are light complected, some are dark complected. You know, we're just people.
You know, Brent, one of the biggest things I've noticed these days is the media always cries racism.
Amen.
But from what I see, just by stepping out of all of the propaganda that the media pushes, and the politicians are pushing the same thing, because to me, they're one and the same. It's a class system. It's very active, and it's actually they're pushing the class system even harder. under, politically correct. There's schools now. There's schools that are segregating. I mean, we came this far just to go backwards.
It blows my mind. I've seen people that want to go back to segregation. I've seen even black people that are saying we need to segregate. And
yeah, but where did the idea come from?
I think it just came from people thinking they're better than other people. I think it came from
they're just perpetuating hatred, though.
Yeah, it is. It's hatred. It's sin. It's believing one group is better than the other, and
they don't have any subject.
Yeah, why would we want to go back to something that was destroying our society? I mean, and if we separate ourselves, like I said, we're too integrated now. It ain't going to work. I mean, it's just a minority of people that think that way, but we're so integrated, we can't go back. I mean, and you can't just have a white community or a black community anymore, because you know why? Because you might believe in that, but your kids, one of your kids might not, your grandkids, they're going to fall in love with different people. And the biggest thing I always hear when I watch those documentaries when it talks about segregation is they always feared their kids, our kids playing with their kids, because they always said, and I seen this in documentaries. I showed one on one of my channels about this housing community in Pennsylvania in the 50s. And one lady made this statement. She says, if we let our kids play with their kids, they'll grow up together and they'll look at each other as equal and they'll marry each other. And
God forbid, huh?
Yeah, God forbid, right? And that's what it said.
Yeah, I've always believed that racism starts in the home, because obviously, as you said, Brent, when kids go to school, they don't see colour, they see friends.
Yeah, they do. And you put kids together, they do. They don't look at what they look. They just happy to have a friend to play with. That's what little kids want. They just want to play, have fun, and they don't care what their friends look like. But us as adults, some reason we have issues that people that don't look like us. I don't know why we've gotten into that. Just looking through history, I can't understand it.
It's hatred.
It is, and it's believing that you're above another group.
And I think the hardest thing in the world, Brent, I think the hardest thing in the world, like when you've got two kids at school, two little friends, and they invite you they invite, like the little black kid will invite the white kid round to the house. Their mum says no because they don't want to mix in with them, and then you try telling the black child why their little friend can't come round. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and kids, and why should we be that way? I mean, what makes a good man, a good woman, is their character, is what's in their heart, the love they have for each other. What's inside. That's what makes a good person. It's not your DNA. It's not your skin tone. That just determines what you look like. If you look at me, I'm a white guy. I am. But that has nothing to do what kind of man I am. It don't have anything to do how much love I have for anybody. It don't. It's all inside your heart. And the Bible speaks of that. It says that God isn't a respecter of persons. He don't care what you look like. He don't care your racial group. He don't care your position in life, how much money you got. What he cares about is what's in your heart. And if we had that same mindset, we'd be better off in the world. We'd have a better society. We'd have a better country. We'd have
in every area, an aspect of life, if they would fix their parts, it would be easier.
But I can't explain why people are like that. It just, all I can say is it's just evil. It's sin. And you know what? Us as, good men and women got to fight the good fight, stand up to it, and show the right way. I mean, but, And I think interracial relationships can have an impact on racism and
Mm.
that type of stuff. Will it cure it? No. Will it end it? No. There'll always be hate. There'll always be racism. There'll always be. You cannot get rid of it, but you can suppress it by living the right way, by encouraging others to do the right thing, by
And I think
doing things
educating
right.
people as well.
Yeah,
Educating.
educating. Yeah, most definitely.
Educating people.
Because if you find out that this other group that looks different than you is people too, and you're no better than they are,
Mm.
and you got that mindset, we could come together as people, and in a perfect world we would do that. But
Yeah.
I mean, all we can do is the best we can do, and do what's right. We can't change men's hearts. The only one that can is God, and we just try to do the best we can and encourage and pray to God. That's all we can do. But Sarah jumped off or fell off. Hey, Sarah, you could come back up. Sorry you fell off. I don't know if you but anyway, back to New Year's. We're getting in the racism and segregation and all that stuff. But but that's part of the conversation when it comes to interracial relationships. You're going to have those issues. And it's good to talk about that. Because how can you solve a problem if you don't talk about it? Now, us on the panel, we can talk. We're not going to solve it in society, but we can make an impact in our community and our neighborhood. I believe that.
I think we're positive role models for the future generations.
Yeah, and that's what
positive role model.
Yeah, be positive, tell the truth, and push the positivity. That's the best way you fight evil. It really is. And living our lives. People see me and my wife and how we live. We're happy. We love each other. And, other people see that. Maybe that can be a positive impact to say, you know what? This other group of people ain't so bad. They're just like us. You know what? But anyway, back to New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody.
And to you.
Yeah. All right, we hit New Year's on the Central Time Zone. 29 minutes till I hit the New Year's where I'm at. And Corey, you got an hour and 29 minutes.
Yep, and the patio already smells like sulfur.
Oh, does it?
Now it's so confusing with time zones out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have several.
Yeah, we have what? Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. Well, then we have Pacific Atlantic time zone.
Don't forget about Alaska and Hawaii. They're on different time zone too.
Oh yeah. Well, Alaska's so humongous. Oh my goodness. There's Sarah. She's coming back.
Most people don't know that Alaska.
And then there's us worrying about when we put the clocks forward or back by an hour.
I hate it when we have to do that.
Oh, you're talking about daylight savings? Yeah.
Greenwich Mean Time and British summertime.
Benjamin Franklin come up with that idea.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he did a lot of good things, but that's one maybe you should have left alone. I'm just saying.
Did you know he was married to a black woman?
Who, Benjamin Franklin?
You don't know that?
I think I heard that.
Oh, was he? Oh,
He traveled to France to get help with the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, I remember.
And he wanted to stay there because he could legally marry his wife. And when he had to come back to the United States, and when he did, they couldn't legally be married. She was his house lady. They lived as husband and wife, but they couldn't legally do it.
Oh, okay. But in France, they allowed it there, didn't they?
Yeah, it was legal. Yeah. Completely.
And that's the thing with Thomas Jefferson, because he with Sally Hemings, you know, he brought her over to France, and she could have bounced on him over there because
Mm.
there was no, you know, they didn't believe in slavery over there, and you know, they say, well, the story is that she loved him, that's why she went back, but I don't know because all her kids were back at, you know, the Jefferson plantation. I mean, she had several kids with Thomas Jefferson.
It'd be
And
hard to leave your entire life.
yeah, and leave your family. And you know, it's funny because I study that, and they tried to keep it under wraps, but his political opponents would always say that he had white slaves in his plantation and stuff. And well, Sally Hemings was actually 3/4 white. She was only a fourth black. So her kids with Thomas were actually looked white, like white kids, but you know, in that day and time they were slaves. Um, it's just interesting, but I mean, his political foes would try to throw that at him, but he was so popular they kind of swept it under the rug. Just you know, craziest
Yep.
thing in history.
His political clout was greater than theirs.
Yeah, it was, and he was able to overcome that. Even in that time, it was looked down on. But yeah, and if you watch it, you ever see his family? I mean, his family has like reunions, and there will be like white people and black people. You know, they come together and like have a little celebration. But
That's actually cool.
yeah, it is a little. Um, you know, I did a little research through ancestry, and you know that I was my family's a descendant of Major General John Thomas in the Revolutionary War. I found that
Wow.
out. It's kind of interesting, and I actually found out that I got an ancestor that fought in the Battle of New Orleans in the War of 1812. Uh, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Um, but if you guys ever think about it, do that ancestry because I found out that you know, when they do your DNA and they you know, in mine, I'm European 100%, but I mean they do it in like percentages, and you know, the most was English, and then Irish and Scottish. They had like I think like 30% there is like 70 something English, and then they had like little percentages like French, German, and you know, they like, I don't know how they figure that stuff out. But you know, that's kind of interesting, you know, if you guys are into that, you know, studying like your family history. But the DNA stuff, they actually link you with people you're related to. They go from like all the way from first cousins to sixth cousins, and it's amazing how thousands of people share your DNA and stuff. But anyway, kind of getting off on you know, a thing, but you know, it's kind of interesting.
Also, one of the stories that are interesting is Dido Belle Elizabeth. She was her father was an officer, a British officer. His name was, wait, where am I? Her father was an officer, and he fell for I think, a black woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't acceptable. And she died when she gave birth to her, to Dido Belle Elizabeth. And she yeah.
Wasn't Kerry Washington played her in a movie?
No. She her father was a naval officer who stationed somewhere, and then he fell in love with her, and then Lindsay, I think that's her father, or John Lindsay, took his daughter to England with so he can upbring her with his father, William Murray. But there was something important, like, and it was during the slavery. And
you know what? I think I might know what you're talking. Wasn't there a black woman that was actually in the royal family?
Yeah.
yes,
Back
and
in that. 1800s or
Yeah, there
1700s.
was.
Yeah.
To answer Corey's question, I think the actress was Gugu Mbatha Raw. Yeah,
Okay.
she's really pretty. Anyway, she plays her, and she grew up with her grandfather, and he just teaches her a lot about politics, and then she tries to solve the issue with the slavery, and then in the
Yeah.
end she falls for I think he was a priest, and he's white, and then they try to like solve the problem with the slavery, and they get in trouble with each other, but in the end he just marries her. That's a
Was
nice
her
story.
grandfather a
okay.
judge?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, is it Belle?
Yeah,
It's
it's
Belle.
Bill.
It's
Oh, okay.
Belle, but her name is Dido Elizabeth Bell in the character, and there's like a documentary about it.
Oh,
And
okay.
I wish if there was a book, but it's only a documentary.
Well,
Uh,
actually, during the slave time, the British did away with slavery. Actually, they went after like slave encampments back then, back in the 1700s, didn't they? I know they were against it. They went away from it. Where America, we were still practicing it, but uh,
Yeah,
but yeah,
because with slavery, it was abolished over here by William Wilberforce.
oh,
I
okay,
think it's still carried on in America for some time.
yeah. I know the British. I know that the South during our Civil War, the South was trying to get the British to back them, and I think that was one of the main issues was the slavery, and I just think they saw that the Civil War was so brutal and crazy that they're like, I think the British said no, we don't want no part of this, which you can blame them.
Yeah.
Because actually our Revolutionary War was actually like a civil war in itself. It was, the colonists, against each other. When you study it, some, wanted to pull away from the British and some were loyal to the British. And it just, there were families that were divided in that, just like our Civil War with the North and the South. It's kind of,
Yeah, we had two wars where families fought each other.
Yeah, literally.
The Revolution and the Civil War.
Yeah. And it's the same people fighting each other. It really is. It's kind of interesting. And yeah, just looking at that stuff, and yeah, wasn't it like wasn't it one of our founding fathers, wasn't his son like loyal to the British and actually went back to England where he stayed in America? I'm trying to think who that was, but there was a divide there, and it was actually a family divide where, like our Civil War, some would go this way and some would go the other way. Kind of interesting how that stuff works out. And then, you look at, Benedict Arnold, we look at him as a traitor because he was fighting for, America. And then he went to the British and actually, what was it? The Battle of Saratoga. He was like, wounded, fought bravely. And if he would have died, we probably would have held him as like one of the biggest heroes. But he turned, and even he went back to England, and even they looked at him like, you're a traitor. He just didn't have respect there either.
Well, they had no honor.
Yeah, it wasn't no honor there. I mean, you
Not
were
to
on
cut you
one.
off, did you all do any movies while I was gone?
Movies?
Yeah.
Huh?
By the way, have you guys watched any movies when I didn't enter when I was cleaning or something?
Watch movies?
We seen some videos earlier.
I think you said that you were gonna do movies.
Oh yeah, I did. I did some videos when I first started the channel. Yeah, I did my very first one and my most successful video. Is that what you're talking about? A video I showed? Oh, I think you were talking about when I was talking about doing a movie party, a watch party,
or something like that.
Yeah, I have an idea. I want to do like a watch party,
Mm.
and I can only have so many people watch it. And what it is it's like it's like you go through Chrome and you get an app, and through Netflix, and you can watch a movie together with like friends, or as long as you send them the link. But you can only do so many. And I was thinking about bringing some people in and watching a movie together and then doing a review later. That's just an idea I had.
That's a good idea. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
We would like
yeah.
that.
If you guys are interested in that,
Mm.
I got to look into it though. But I've seen other YouTubers do it, but they can only bring, I don't know how many, maybe 10 or 12 people. I don't know what the number is, but it's limited. I can't show it on YouTube, or my channel will be taken down if I tried that. But we can do like a movie party, and it would just be like a private thing where I give you the link, you come and watch it. And it from what I've seen on YouTube videos is you can like comment. You'll have like a chat room, and you can watch it together. And when we talk about interracial relationships, movies and stuff that deal with that, we can watch it together, and then those of us that watch it come in a show later and have a panel and talk about it, do a review, what we thought about the movie. And I think that would be very fun.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna look into that. I've been wanting to do that. I love doing movie reviews, and I love it when I get a panel that comes on and does it also. But yeah, I'm going to go into that.
Sorry, within Netflix, and would you consider doing a series like a 6 parts? Because sometimes they do a 6-part series, don't they? And then do a review on each episode, or not?
I guess we can do that. I haven't done a watch party. I'm just learning about it. But I guess if you could show movies, you could probably watch a series together.
We had one over here. We had a series over here called Behind Her Eyes. It's about a psychologist and his wife and his secretary. It becomes a love triangle, and the black secretary falls in love with the psychologist, and that actress is actually my girlfriend's niece.
Oh, okay.
Wait, the actress?
Yeah, Simona Brown, my girlfriend's niece.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably do something like that. Let me look into it. I do want to do that. There's some ideas I got for the channel. I'm trying to add a little to. I don't want to get off what the channel's about, but I want to, do a little more different things, kind of make it interesting. Because I don't want to get. I never want to get one dimensional. So I do have some ideas. But yeah, but back to the subject. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting all over
sleepy.
the place. Yeah, I'm getting that too. But Happy New Year's, and but this is supposed to be a fun night. We talked about sports, history, but I enjoy having you guys on. And Corey, did you ever write that letter? I know the ladies.
Oh yeah, I have
waiting. Okay. Did you want to read
many,
that?
How many are in the chat?
Quite a few. Hey, who wants to hear Corey's love letter to his future wife?
Oh boy, Brett, look at you.
Corey,
I'll
do a deal.
Before he reads it,
You read your letter, and I'll read a poem that I've written as well.
Oh, okay, Mark? You want to read a poem too?
Yeah, no, Brent. The one I sent you.
Huh?
The one I sent you is what I'll read.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I read that. That was really good, Mark.
Before you guys read your letters, how's Miss Sandy?
She's doing good.
Okay.
Yeah, she my daughter has some friends over there celebrating New Year's, and um, my wife's out there making snacks for them and stuff, and they're having a good time. Earlier
That's
today, I had my family and my wife's family. I did some barbecuing. I barbecued some steaks out there. Had a little brisket, some chicken, some brats, and just had some family time.
that's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, and that's usually what I do on New Year's. I'll have a barbecue. Um, that's how we celebrate it. Being Sandy, we don't really go out in the crowds and celebrate it. We usually do it at home. Uh, you know,
Mm.
but anyway, Mark has
That's
one too. Oh, Deanna's looking forward to your poem, Mark.
Uh, I'll start.
Your
As you know, it's called By Your Side. By your side, I will stay. By your side, I will stand. Standing firm together, hand in hand. Being there for each other, both massively in love. Two lovers, two hearts entwined, beating as one. Baby, you are my rock, my soulmate, and everything in between. You are the sexiest woman I've ever seen. I'm totally crazy about you. I can't live without you. You make my life worth living, worth getting out of bed for. I'm looking forward to fulfilling all our hopes and dreams together. There is no one I would rather spend my life with than with you. Loving you is the best thing ever. This is the happiest I've ever been. You are the princess and my queen. I will be your knight in shining armor and your king. We will be together forever like coffee and cream. Standing next to you at the altar, saying my vows of marriage to you. Seeing you there in your gorgeous wedding dress, looking so divine. Being the proudest man in the world, showing everyone you are mine. Putting on the golden ring on your finger will seal the deal. We will be husband and wife for real. Spending the rest of my life with you will be so awesome and amazing. I'm going to stay in love with you forever, my beautiful queen.
That's beautiful.
all right,
Very good.
that was awesome, Mark. That was beautiful. That was good.
I say
Awesome.
that's one of the poems I've actually had published in my books as well.
Oh yeah,
That
that
was
was really
good.
good.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh man.
Hmm.
What do you think, ladies?
Very,
Did he do a good job? I think he did an awesome job. That was very good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
very good, Mark.
Cheers,
Very
Corey.
good.
Now
All
it's your
right,
turn,
Corey.
Well,
And
mine may not be as eloquent as his. Um,
It doesn't matter. As long as it's from the heart, it's all that matters.
there
oh,
you
it's
go.
from the heart.
That's going to be my excuse. I'll read my love letter later after you guys are done, and I'm going to use that excuse. It comes from the heart. all right, Corey, brother, you're on.
Okay. To my one true love, you are my destiny. When I close my eyes, you're all I see. You haunt me in my dreams. At times, tears roll down my face, soaking into my pillow. I lie awake, alone, struggling to find peace in the darkness. The time passes so slow as I wait to begin my journey searching for you. My precious jewel, my greatest treasure. Like an angel, you appear, coming to rescue my soul and end my torment. Time and space is all that stands between us now. Our Father in heaven promised us great joys in this life. Though we may be separate, I can feel your love reaching out to me. Our love will stand the test of time. I promise to love you with all my heart, all my passion, and all my strength. To my last breath. Every morning, my soul is revived. Every evening, my heart aches, knowing I lay down alone, longing to feel you next to me. Father in heaven, when will she come? Father in heaven, how much longer must we wait until we can be together? That's it.
All right,
That is amazing.
that was awesome, Corey.
Yeah,
Oh
Very
man,
beautiful.
it is beyond awesome.
yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, you guys. I mean, man, I know you're making ladies' hearts melt. Those were amazing. Um, okay.
Well, I did write 3 books, Brent.
Oh, did you? Okay,
Same here as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are professionals. You guys are just smooth with the words, right? Okay. I'm going. I read this letter earlier today in my other life. I'm going to read it. Getting in the spirit, and I'm going to use this excuse. It's from the heart. Okay. I'm not. Hey, I'm not smooth with the words, but I do mean what I say though. But this is my love letter to Sandy, which I still need to give to her, and I got 7 minutes. But anyway, okay, this is my love letter to Sandy.
Oh.
Sandy, my love, I've loved you even before I met you. I prayed for you. You were a dream that turned into an awesome reality. You were a prayer that turned into a blessing. I give you my heart and ask for your love for eternity. I love you. You are more than a queen. You are my love. You are my treasure. You are my wife. You are my everything. I love you. I loved you then. I love you now. I love you forever. I love you always and forever. Okay, that was mine.
Wow,
But
that's good. That's really, really good.
That's beautiful.
I appreciate it.
That was good.
But yeah, that's my love letter to my wife, and I've gotten encouragement from you guys in the chat that encouraged me to write a love letter to my wife, and you know, love letters mean a lot, and I've expressed it when I was talking earlier in the live earlier. Um, when I wrote my wife a love letter when you guys encouraged me to, um, that hit her. She got emotional,
Mm.
and she asked me to do more love letters.
Mm.
And of course I will. And back in my time in the army, when I was deployed, when I was overseas training, I would write my wife letters, and I wrote a lot of love letters. And the
Mm.
amazing thing is when I gave her that letter, she pulled out those letters and she saved them through the years.
Mm.
And my daughters read them, and they got emotional. And I told you about my son. He's like, "Oh, that's good. You need anything from the store, Mom?"
Yep.
But
Bag of chips and soda.
yeah, but all seriousness is letters are personal. Letters mean things. Whether it's a
Yeah.
love letter or a poem. And you guys, you guys got the words, and it flows nicely and stuff. And if you're a guy like me that ain't such a great wordsmith, but you speak from the heart, your wife will be encouraged.
Mm.
It
Well, if it's
means
not
something.
from your heart, it's not genuine.
Exactly.
That's true.
And then you'll find if it's from the heart, you will start to put more of a prose into it, if you know what I mean. Like you start wanting it to rhyme, really get real deep meaning into it, and you'll soon find you'll be writing it like banged, and it could be the best poem in the world. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And when I wrote this down, I was thinking, what am I going to say? Because I love her. She's awesome.
Mm.
But, a few words were hit, and I was like, okay, you are more than a queen. You are my everything. You're my, you know, you're my wife, my treasure, and, my wife knows I love her, and I know she loves me, but we like to hear that we're loved. We like to be told that we're loved. And I would encourage that in any relationship. Tell your
But
wife,
then,
tell your
I think
husband.
I think with your poem, like obviously, it's like if you go away, for example, you go away, just say you go away on business, and your wife's got the poems at home. She can actually, while you're away, she can actually read them, and it will bring you closer to her.
Yeah, and it's words of encouragement when you, and it helps when you're missing somebody and you open that love letter and you reread it, and you're like, it's like comforting. It's like, okay, they're not with me, but they love me, and it it means something.
Mm.
There's power in a letter.
Mm.
It means more than an email or a text.
Of course it
The
does.
letter is personal.
Mm. Mm.
You write it down from the heart, and it goes a long way.
Mm.
You know.
Very true.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, and and through the marriage, you should always lift each other up. And
Mm.
me and my wife, we've been married over 27 years, and she wants to hear that I love her. She wants me to
Mm.
tell her she's beautiful. And me as a man, I want her to still tell me, she loves me and
Mm.
thinks I'm awesome. And when we first date and we first get married, we're all about that. We're just in love. It's great. It's going. But as we get older and we get in our routines and we're with each other, sometimes we don't we kind of get away from that stuff, and really we
Mm.
shouldn't,
Hey,
because
Brent, I'll be right
yes.
back. I got to go make some more noise. It's like 1 minute left.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh, 1 minute till New Year's where I live.
Wow.
Oh my God, here we go. It's 11:59 p.m. It's
Happy
about
New
to
Year.
turn.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It hadn't changed yet. I'm waiting. Come on. Come on. Come on, 2022. We're almost there. We went through 3 time zones already? That is awesome. Countdown. Yeah, countdown. In the mountain time zone where I'm at. So mountain time, it's New Year's. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
You in the mountain time zone. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
We only got one more to go. The Pacific time zone. That's where Corey's at. So we went through 3 time zones. Amazing. I thought we'd only get through one. I thought there'd be maybe 3 people watching and they would lose interest, but it's gone better than I thought it would. And you guys on the panel, this has been awesome tonight. It really has. And Mark, I know you're in the early mornings where you're at. I hope you're off today where you get some rest.
Yeah, I'm off for a week. I'm not back to work till Tuesday.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, I've been off since 22nd.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Get some rest. Enjoy your time off. Relax. Enjoy the new year. Maybe turn on the television and watch Liverpool win another game. Is it soccer season? I need to get on it. I don't. I know it's football season. We're getting ready for the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. See where this season goes. And hockey too. It's hockey's going on and stuff. My team in hockey is the Dallas Stars, and yeah,
Texas
my
too?
daughter, yeah, Dallas Stars, yeah. We got the Dallas Stars came from. The franchise used to be the Minnesota North Stars. They moved down to Dallas. Now Minnesota's got. I think it's Minnesota Wild now, their new team, but that's where the franchise came from. And it's kind of neat that we got some teams down south here, in the Southwest. We got, the Dallas Stars. We got the Arizona Coyotes, the Las Vegas Golden Knights. So, hockey's making its way down. It used to be mostly in the northern states up in Canada, but, But anyway, what's that?
They have the ice in Canada.
Yeah, well, it's cold up there. Yeah, that's But I mean, when you watch hockey, you think of like the Detroit Red Wings and Chicago Blackhawks and the Montreal Canadiens and Toronto Maple Leafs and those teams like that. Up north, Northern America. northern part of America and Canada and stuff. But I mean, it's growing in popularity. I mean, even some high schools are getting hockey in, some states, not even the northern states. So that's pretty encouraging. And soccer, we're growing here too. We got a new league, new teams going on and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
I know when the MLS was set up over there, we had some people like David Beckham going over there to help fund it, didn't we?
Oh, and the MLS.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think early on, I think they even had Pele playing for one of those teams for a little while.
Yeah,
I mean, he was up in age, but I mean that guy was phenomenal. I mean, yeah. I mean, watching him do those bicycle kicks and stuff, like, wow, I never could get that down. No, I can't do that. It's amazing. Yeah. But yeah, but we're picking up speed. Our women's soccer teams do great, but the men, we need to get up to speed. I don't know what's going on. It's going to take a few years probably, but one day we'll be competitive. We are getting better though. But there for a while, we were like the laughing stock when it came to soccer. Well, we probably still are, but we're getting better.
England are as well.
England's well, you guys got great teams out there. Isn't that where the sport originated?
Yeah, it was
in England. Yeah,
in England.
Yeah.
But I think over the years, because I think with the Premier League players have become so overpaid that they don't want to play for the shirt; they play for their wages. Whereas you go into the lower leagues, they will actually play for the shirt. But it's those players that don't get picked. It's only because the Premier League clubs like Liverpool, Manchester United, Chelsea, Manchester City, they get picked from. So, don't get me wrong, there's passion there, but not the drive to actually go ahead. And saying that though, we done well in the Euros last couple of months ago. Got to the final, but lost it to Italy.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, well, it's like that over here. You watch football, and back in the day, there was more passion. You were loyal to a team. You played for that team, and you see players that that are real good. They go to other teams for more money, and I think it's the same thing all over the place. You got teams that play in lower leagues of any sport. There's more passion there. They love the game. They want to do good. They want to do good for the team. But when you get so good, sometimes you're playing for the money, and it kind of takes the purity out of the sport. The drive to just want to play.
It's no longer a sport; it's a business.
Yeah, it's no longer about competition and teamwork. It's more about how much money can I get over here.
Exactly. How many Aston Martins can I have on the drive?
Yeah. And it's kind of sad in sports, but all professional sports are like that, unfortunately. And I don't know, maybe they should make it to where you got to stay with the team for so many years before you could go somewhere else. That way you develop the chemistry, the loyalty between players and Before the Premier League was founded, that we actually had that. It was only because of a player called Mark Bosman, who didn't want to be tied to his contract. He actually got the rules changed. You had to stay at a club until a club actually wanted you. You can't go and scout. Just so you, Brent, you wanted to go to Dallas. You're at the Dallas Cowboys and go to Cincinnati or go to Green Bay Packers. You could do that yourself now, whereas in the past, Green Bay or Cincinnati would have to come to you, but now you're a free agent and you can do what you like and you can command big bucks. Yeah, Yeah, and that's changed in football. Well, all sports where back in the past, players would play with that team their whole career, um, and they would do trades and stuff, but now it's like you either you negotiate that contract, you don't get what you want, you become a free agent, you could go elsewhere,
Yeah.
and it seems kind of crazy because these guys are making millions,
I know.
and the average guy, if he makes like 80,000 a year, he's doing great, and they're talking millions. Okay, I'm making 30 million a year, so I'll go over here to make 45 million. It's like, does that really make a difference? I mean, you're still incredibly wealthy. I don't know.
Well, give me 1% of their wage. I'll go and kick the football for them.
What's that?
I said, give me 1% of their wages, and I'll go and kick a football for them.
Oh, no doubt. Heck, you give me like 1% of what these guys make, and you can snap the ball to me, and I'll take a hit from one of the biggest linebackers just for that little bit. I'll live comfortably the rest of my life.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. I mean, I'm gonna listen to the show, but I'm gonna
okay, Sarah.
I'm getting sleepy.
Okay, Sarah. Hey, good having you on.
Yeah.
It's
Love
good
to see you,
talking to you.
Thank you for having me, and Happy New Year. And I'm gonna share my love letter next time.
Okay, fantastic. Sounds good. Anytime, we'd love to hear it. You have a good night, Sarah. God bless you, and
thank you.
Take care. And congratulations again on your job.
Thank you so much.
All right, you have a good night.
Okay, you too. Good night.
All right, good night. Talk to you later. All right, it's good talking.
Just me and you, Brent.
Yeah, just me and you. We have the show. Okay. Yeah, but Happy New Year, everybody. I wonder where Corey went. Did he just check out?
I think he went to do some fireworks or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's getting close to his New Year. Wow, we went through 3 time zones. We've been on 2 hours and 31 minutes. Wow. Yeah, good night, Sarah. But this has been a fun show.
It hasn't seemed like that 2 hours, 31 minutes. You know what I mean? It just seemed like it's gone quick.
Yeah, it's crazy. When you get on these live streams, sometimes you just get to talking and get into it. The hours just fly by. It's like, he's asked Corey. He says he's in the chat. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they could go by. I've had some live streams where we went over 6 hours. A couple of them just talking, just having a panel on and just going and yeah. But
yeah, so this is my first actual collaboration with someone, and I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed having you on, and thanks for coming on.
Yeah, because I know I've emailed you in the past, and I can do this day, but my job changed recently, so I'm now able to probably be able to come on more.
Oh, okay. Well, you're welcome on anytime. Anytime, you're always welcome on this panel, and I appreciate you coming on. It's been a pleasure, and I kind of do my shows around work too because I'm kind of busy, but I want to start. I might start trying to make them earlier because on the UK I do have some quite a few subscribers in the UK, and I want to make it to where they can watch it without having to stay up all late at night and stuff. Because I think where I'm at, I'm like 7 hours behind you guys.
It's 12 minutes past 7 here now.
Yeah, and it's 12:12 here. So yeah, about 7 hours. Yeah, and then due to daylight savings time, it's kind of other times of the year it's 8 hours. So that's why when I sent you that email, I said you're this at this time, and then I went back and said no, actually you're this because of the daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Because we kind of changed it because they try to get more daylight
Yeah.
hours.
At times it's so hard to gauge, obviously, with America and UK, the actual time differences. Obviously, as you say, you've got different time zones. You've got to work out what is the correct time over there to go what it is here.
Yeah, because we're like in 4 time zones. Well, we actually got 5, but the Atlantic time zone, I don't think anywhere in the United States has that. Maybe like an island somewhere. I don't know, but I mean, we got 4 time zones we deal with, and whenever I do my shows, a lot of times I'll post it like Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern.
Yeah.
That way it don't, because if I say I'm doing a show at 12, well, people on the East Coast they'll be there too early, and then in the Pacific they'll be late. So
that's where I got confused. Also, when you said to me those different times, I was thinking, what one do I go for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm in the Mountain time zone where I'm at, and like Corey, he's on the Pacific, and Sarah, I think she's Central, and I got quite a few on the Eastern time zone. So, we're dealing with different times, but I mean, it's all good. And then, in the UK and, in Africa, I need to gauge that more too, so they can watch more of a live show than, watching the replays.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to do because, this is like a hobby to me. I actually have a job where I have to go to work, but this I do on, my free time or whenever I get a chance. And that's why a lot of my shows are late night shows. But
one thing I've gathered from some YouTubers, Brent, is the editing takes some time as well.
The interesting take?
No, what I find with some YouTubers I've listened to, they say the trouble with having a YouTube channel is the editing takes a long time.
Oh yeah, editing, it does. And I most of my shows are live shows because it's easier to do it because I just go live. If I do a video, I can do a video, but then I'll have to edit it, and then that takes time, and then it goes through the YouTube system where they they'll rate it, because they make sure there's nothing that's offensive,
like the moderators and things like that.
Yeah, and then the live show, it's live, so but they can block it if we start talking like hateful stuff or horrible things, they can block it. But on a live, it's kind of a delayed thing where they go through and monitor it. But I mean, and there's variables in it. Like some of my videos will get total monetization, and some will only get limited because some of the things could be considered controversial. Like, for example, I'll make a video where I prefer black women. To some, that's seen as controversial. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not putting hate on nobody. That's just my preference. But some things out there they might seem, and it has to do with advertisers is basically what it is. They for like this video, you'll get paid for like how many views you get, but it's like pennies. It's not a lot of money. And then the advertisement, they'll pay for like, if somebody watches the advertisement, YouTube gets a cut, and then you get a cut. But I mean, people make money in this, but those are the ones that have like hundreds of thousands of followers and stuff. me, I just do this for fun. I do this to reach people, to have a conversation, and to share my experiences in my life,
Mm.
And
You're doing a grand job anyway.
oh, thanks, I appreciate that. I have fun doing it. I love this,
Mm.
and you know, and I try to go on at least 3 times a week, and
Mm.
you know, but I mean, I have a blast, and the people I interact with, the people on this channel are the most amazing. I mean, I mean, you know, just about all of them are just loving people, and
Mm.
the comments are awesome. People that come on the channel, we have a good time. Um, I just love doing it.
Yeah. I
But
think because we've got one common vision or goal, it's like so much easier to talk about. Whereas if just for example, you talk about rocket science, I come on and talk about something else, it's like there's a deadly science in between the two, you know what I mean? Whereas because we're talking about mixed relationships and things like that, the conversation just flows all the time.
yeah, it is. And JT, yeah, JT, yeah, I'm monetized. Um, what to get monetized on YouTube? Once you reach 1,000 subscribers and you have so
Mm.
many hours, you can get monetized.
Mm.
And but it's not a lot of money. I'm not, it's pennies.
Mm.
But I don't do it for the money. I mean,
Yeah.
I just do it because I love doing it.
Mm.
Um, but and I really don't want to do it for that. I'd rather just do it as a hobby, because then
Yeah.
I'm not bound by no sponsors or no advertisement. I can say what I
Mm.
want and go the direction I want to go. Um, but anyway, uh,
Yeah. Brent, I need to get to bed anyway because obviously it's now 7:20 in the UK.
okay, sir. Thanks for coming on. It's
An
been a
an
pleasure talking
absolute
to you.
pleasure.
And come on again, sir. You're always welcome on the platform.
Yeah.
Um, we probably figure out a time which is better for you, that it's not so late or so early. We
It's
can
only
figure that out.
obviously I was up for New Year's Eve, so I thought I'd come on and join the show.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. And I've been looking forward to talking to you and stuff. I know you sent me some emails way back,
Yeah.
and I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate that poem you wrote, and people in the chat, they enjoyed it too, and it's been a good show, and I've had a good time with
Same
you,
here.
Corey, and Sarah,
Yeah.
and Miss Anita. It's
Mm.
been awesome. But
Tell me about it.
come back and join us. You're always
I
welcome,
will do.
and you always got a place here. And if you ever want to do a show, a one-on-one, we can do that too. Or
Yeah, I'll be more than happy.
yeah, and we could talk about awesome Black women, how beautiful and lovely and awesome they are.
Exactly. And how they like
That's what.
to look after us men.
Oh, they do, and you know what? That's what makes them so special. Is they got big
Exactly.
hearts, and and they're just amazing. I could talk all night how awesome and beautiful Black women are, but I'll be up till I'll have a 2-day show where I keep
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon talking to you about it.
Yeah, but anyway, it's good having you, Mark. Thank you for coming on, sir. It's
Cheers,
been a
Thanks for having
pleasure.
us. Cheers.
Oh yeah,
Thanks.
most
See you,
definitely.
mate. Bye. Bye.
Okay, bye. Have a good night, sir. Okay. All right. So that was Mark in the UK. It's good having him on. I've talked to Mark for a little bit and stuff, and he's been wanting to come on the show, and he's a busy guy, and but it was good having him on. It was good having Corey and Sarah and Miss Anita. I mean, this was an awesome panel, and Happy New Year's, everybody. God bless you guys. You guys motivate me to come on here and do this. I mean, I look forward to this. Just talking to my wife, Sandy, I was like, you know what? I got to go live. I can't wait. And it kind of was like kind of eating at me because I was excited about it and stuff. And, I wanted to reflect on the channel because it's almost been a year. The 17th will be a year. And I want to reflect on you guys because you guys made this what it is. Just your love and support and you guys coming on and your encouragement, your prayers. And oh, okay. Mark said he'd be on more often. Awesome. We'd love to have you, Mark. It was good. Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year's, Corey. Thank you, sir. The ladies are crushing on your accent. Yeah. Ladies like that British accent. Yeah. But yeah, this was a fun show tonight. What's that? I love how you. Oh, thank you, J10. That's awesome. That's nice. Nice to meet Mark. Yeah, it was nice meeting Mark. Huh? He was like a real nice guy and stuff. And he's it was great having a conversation. And he loves black women too, and that's awesome. I mean, who wouldn't love black women? I mean, seriously. I mean, you'd have to be a fool not to. I'm just saying. Yeah, Mark, you are always welcome, sir. You are. All right, we'll give you the VIP section. Um, yeah, this was a good show. I enjoyed tonight, guys. I really did. And Happy New Year's. And I might have to put it to bed soon. Um, but Happy New Year's. Hopefully, all your prayers and stuff are answered for this year. And I pray for you guys. I do. Oh, before I forget, you guys, hey, there's still opening for that jersey for the jersey contest. Okay, enter it. Okay, I put the questions out there. I only got one person on that jersey, and then the Bible giveaway. Nobody's entered that. I guess nobody wants the Word of God. And hold on, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Okay, I'm back. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right, on the Bible giveaway. Okay, this is the Bible I'm going to give away. This here, it's a leather-bound Bible. It's got big word letter. It's got big letters so you can read it real easy. If you have trouble seeing up close, and it's got it written red Jesus when he spoke. Nice stuff, and it's got some maps in the back and really nice. And I want to give this away to you guys. I want to give away a Bible every other month. I want to give away 6 of these this year. This is going to be the first one. I bought this to do my prayer meeting on Sundays, and it's leather bound, big wording. It's a King James version Bible, really nice. And I want to sign it, and to whoever wins, I want to put your name in there, and just make it a little special. I want to give that to you guys. I want to bless you guys. But I've given some hockey jerseys away in 2021. 2022, I'm going to give away some jerseys and Bibles. So if you're interested, enter the contest. Okay? I only got one for the hockey jersey, amazingly. Or the jersey of your choice, not hockey if you want it. But enter, guys. This ain't no stress on me giving you guys this stuff. I'm doing very well, and I just want to show you guys my love because you guys have shown me love. You guys have prayed for me when I've gone through some stuff. You guys have sent me some awesome messages. You guys have been loving, and I want to show some love to you. And giving you a sports jersey. I love doing that for you guys. I want to bless you. Okay. And me blessing you is a blessing to me, and I want to do that. And giving you a Bible, I would love to do that also. But enter. Um, and if you don't enter uh, for the Bible, I'm just going to pick somebody and give it to. Okay. Um, but that's what I want to do for you guys for this year. Okay. So whenever I have these contests, enter. I've given some hockey jerseys away, and but the next one's going to be a sports jersey of any professional team you like. If you win, I will send that to you. Yeah, enter there. There's don't enter, you guys. Um, that's just my way of showing my appreciation to you. That's my way of giving you guys a little gift. I wish I could give everybody a gift, but that would make me go bankrupt if I tried that. But at least one of you I can give something to. And so enter that. It'll be fun. Okay? And I'm going to keep that open till January 5th. Okay? January 5th, I have it open till then. On the 6th of January, I'm going to close out the contest. Okay? But the jersey only got one person that entered. So that person might win because no one else enters. But enter. And then the Bible, no one's entered that. So, if you're a church going person and you believe in the Bible, I got a nice one to give to you. Okay? And don't worry, I got tons of Bibles around my house. So I bought that one especially to give away. But anyway, beyond that, guys, Happy New Year's to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and close. It's 12:30. Happy New Year. Corey, Happy New Year to you. Those of you on the East Coast or West Coast, Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys. I'm going to come back on Sunday. I'm going to do the prayer meeting Sunday. And then Sunday night, I'll probably have a show also. We'll get back into the interracial relationship thing. And I look for a topic to talk about. If there's something you want me to talk about Sunday, let me know. So I'll do that in the evening. The prayer meeting I'll do around noontime. It'll be around 2:00 Eastern time. Okay. Anyway. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think it was a good show. I appreciated the guest on. I appreciated all you guys, and special thanks to Corey, Miss Anita, Sarah, Mark. Good to see you. First time. Good seeing you on. And Humbly Vortex, good to see you also. And all you guys. Winnie, hey, good to see you. God bless you too. Happy New Year. But guys, yeah. But enter. Yeah, it is a beautiful Bible. Yeah, enter the winning. I want to give it to you guys. And I'll sign it. You'll have memories of me and you guys talking on the YouTube, years later and stuff. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close this show. Happy New Year's. Where do I find black emojis? Oh, I don't know. I think you could change the emojis to different colors, can't you? Anyway, Happy New Year's to you guys. Just type this in real quick. All right. Happy New Year's, everyone. God bless you and your families. And I'll see you Sunday. Okay. The prayer meeting, it'll probably be around 2 o'clock Eastern time. I'll put the times up there. Mark looks like Andy Reid. Oh, okay. You mean Andy Reid, the coach of the Kansas City Chiefs? Kind of, I guess. Andy Reid's he's a very successful coach. Um, hopefully, if he meets the Cowboys, he's not successful though. But anyway, guys, God bless you guys. Happy New Year. I'm glad you guys came on tonight. Tonight's show was more of a success than I anticipated. And that's encouraging. That's awesome. And like I said, I'll see you guys Sunday. We'll have a prayer meeting, and then we'll talk about interracial relationships later on that evening. I'll be looking for a topic. If you have one you want me to talk about, send me an email. Otherwise, I'll figure out something, but it'll be nice. We'll have fun again. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. God bless you and your families, and Happy New Year. And I pray that God showers you with all the blessings. I really do. And thank you. This has been a good year on this channel, and hopefully next year's even better. And once again, I thank you guys for everything. I thank you guys for your love, for your prayers. I thank you guys for your encouragement. And I love you guys. I really do. And you're my family. You really are. Yeah, much love to you, Mark. Good having you on, brother. It was nice, And all those that watch me in the UK, big love to you. Those that watch me in Africa, big love to you guys. Those of you in the Caribbean, those of you in Trinidad, I know I got some that watch me from there. Jamaica and those and down in that area. Those of you in Canada, those of you fellow hockey fans up there, God bless you guys. I've never been to Canada. I'm gonna go visit sometime. But and those of you all through Europe that watch, God bless you guys. You guys make this happen. You guys encourage me to get up here and talk. And I live for this. And you guys make my day. You really do. You guys are so uplifting. And both me and Sandy, thank you and love you for that. We really do. From Virginia Beach, awesome. Corey, AARP sports model, big. Awesome. Yeah, Corey, you're gonna be the AARP sports sport model. Okay, I think you would make it. But anyway, guys, God bless you and your families, and I'll see you Sunday. Good night.